KIDRONE.
What up, everybody? We are live. No cam. I'm just fucking with you. There's cameras here. How's everybody doing?
Good, man.
We lost our TV cam. The black and white one. TV cam went down. It just, come on. I don't
shit.
know. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know.
It's probably corrupted from Rob's ass.
Yeah. Yeah, even just playing a video of that tears up stuff.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Just brought it right on
You,
out.
you guys are playing this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I think I might have something I have to do this weekend.
shit.
Yeah.
Wherever
Yeah.
you wash your ass.
Apparently it might be on the toilet.
Walking out of here with his pants looking like a pair of chaps.
That is a good tip, though. The Marilyn Manson tip was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how else you'd figure it out. Look for the shit stain in your underwear. That's the dirty pair.
Yeah.
Grab a different one and just keep taste testing them until you find one that
Oh!
tastes like Tide Pods or whatever.
Sniff test.
Those are good.
Takes all nutty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Get flipped around here.
Anyway, way to start the show, huh?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey!
Hey, welcome.
Oh, are we live? Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Where's the?
Whoopsie.
You know what I never did do? Set up the cameras.
You want to go ahead and do that real quick?
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Well, that's a pretty good angle right there.
That's the good one. Because both of these cameras are pretty much the same.
See if I can get a drink of Rob's drink. Here we go.
Oh, wow!
Such a little head. Big drink.
It's so big with tiny hands.
There we go. How
Tiny
about
heads on.
that? Hey, everybody.
All right.
All right.
And we're back.
Yeah. Gas X.
That's right.
This episode is brought to you by GuessX.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, man.
Yes, sir. So how you guys been? You guys been busy? Getting it all back together.
Yeah.
The return.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been a year. It's been over a year. You get your little Facebook memories, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really soul crushing. You're like, oh, dude, it's been over a year. The last show we played was the one we did with Jason Sauer, I think. Triple Xmas.
Yeah.
Was that really our last show?
I think so, right?
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Fuck.
I don't know either.
No, we played since then.
It's been a year, though, right? It really has been.
It
a year.
has,
been a long
yeah,
ass
for
time.
sure. It's been a long ass time, for sure.
No, because we played.
You might think so, man. I don't know. I don't remember playing the shows.
If anybody can correct us out there,
Yeah.
please do.
There you go. Trivia question for the night. When was Last Tragic's last show?
This Saturday.
But yeah, it's been a
been a
while,
hot
man.
minute.
Yeah, been a lot of regrouping the whole band. Me and Andrew's the only survivors, so it's been crazy. But such is life, you know. But,
That's the way that shit goes.
yeah, it is. It's tough, you know. But
So you have a new drummer, Sev.
Sebi, I want to say Barano because his name looks like Barano Sun's Heating and Air Conditioning. That's
Yeah.
the only reason I remember it.
It is Barano, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know. I've never met your guitar player.
Justin Watson. So he, from what and I listened up to him today, which he was in a pretty decent band called Stain the Angel in Jacksonville, Florida for a while. Yeah, sorry.
Here for you.
But they said they were pretty good. But he's a veteran, man. He's around our age, been doing it probably just as long as we have. So
You said he lives in Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, Florida.
How the fuck did you hook up with a guy in Jacksonville?
I think last time we were doing auditions, he kind of hit us up, and I don't remember what happened. I think Joey decided to stay or something, and
Yeah, that threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
I knew Joey left for personal reasons,
Yeah.
and I thought I caught wind that he was returning, and then I blink and of course, I mean, no disrespect to Justin, of course.
yeah,
Just caught me off guard, that's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's from Jacksonville.
yeah, Jacksonville, Florida. So it's a little tricky, and we practice together in a room about twice a month now.
Yeah.
We're practicing twice a week, so it's definitely a big change. But the cool thing is he practices on his own, and that's what it works. You know, that's the only way it works. You know, it's been great. Other than our original guitar player Joey, he's no worries, dude. He showed up the first day of practice and he had it all nailed down. You know, maybe some little parts here and there, but he's good, man. It's cool because he just fits in right with us, dude. Like it's awesome. Like, and you can tell he's a really good dude. Like, just the vibes are really good right now with everybody in the band, and especially with Sevy. You know, he's young, so we gotta kind of wrangle him in sometimes. You know?
Slow down.
For getting him a daily planner, a calendar.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, because he's all over the place, man. But he's a good kid, man. It's cool him being in the band because he's such a go-getter. Like,
Yeah.
he's a phenomenal drummer and he loves fucking music. Man.
Yeah.
He's always playing and
Extremely smart.
Yeah, if he's not playing in our band, he's playing in another band. He's got a job with Gasoline Alley. He works at the studio in Gasoline Alley.
Is it there with Kyle?
I want to work at Gasoline Alley. Are they hiring?
So he's all over the place, man. But he makes it happen. So
Yeah.
we kind of put everything together. But yeah, Justin's been cool. So this Saturday will be our first show, legit, everybody together on the stage. So
Damn.
I'm stoked.
Are you nervous at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird, because we were at a time at one point we were playing so many shows where you get comfortable with it. It's like you don't get any butterflies anymore. You kind of get just used to it.
Just another show.
You know your routine. You know what you're gonna do, and then you take a year off, and I'm a little nervous. I think the last show we did, I can't even remember. I don't think it was Triple X, but I think you're right. The last show we did, we had took a pretty good amount of time off, and I just felt weird on stage.
That's when Dylan was jumped on stage.
Yeah. When Dylan played, I don't remember what show that
Dylan
was,
and Joey.
but it just felt weird, But there's a lot of shit going on, man, and it's hard to keep your head in the game when you got so much turmoil and bullshit going on. And it just felt weird. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm confident with the guys behind me. I mean, that's where my big deal comes in. I gotta be confident with these guys, that they got it done, and I can go do my thing, because it's two different worlds for me, like I gotta do my part for them, and making sure they got my back as well. So it's been tight. We had a rehearsal Sunday at the Legacy. It felt good. Felt awesome. Everybody was energetic, and it felt pretty cool. So we're
I
ready.
think you guys went live with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew
My
had his glasses. It's weird. 'Cause
It was cool, actually.
Yeah.
I got to watch it for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
the sound was terrible, but it was cool.
Yeah.
So at first it was okay, but I think you were more in front of the house as opposed to on stage.
Yeah.
And then whenever we got on stage, like I could hear Sev,
Right.
and I'd hear Josh every now and then.
Yeah. Well, we don't run any monitors up front. I should turn the monitors on so that way the vocals would be there. That's why I jumped off and went in front of the stage so that way you could hear everything, because I had everything coming out the front of the house. So
Since we're talking about it, I was going to wait till later in the show because Jeremy hates me to bring this kind of shit up. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, not sorry.
25 to 100s.
12.
Something I noticed on your Go Live is that I didn't see any cabinets. I didn't see any amps anywhere.
So, Justin's got his amp. He's got a Marshall 410, 412.
So there was an amp somewhere on stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't run a bass amp anymore. There's no need to.
See, I was curious about that. If you guys were all going through,
Processors.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to do, honestly. I'd like to
fuck yeah, man.
I'd like to get us all set up on a Neural DSP setup to where, because you can run two guitars and a bass off of it, and I can just put it in the rack and we can just go. And
Right.
You can MIDI time everything to where it automatically will go through. 'Cause
And
we're
no
starting to
more
run
fucking
backing tracks.
amps.
Yeah, there's no amps. You don't have to lug those heavy freaking things
Oh
around.
man, that's a goddamn dream, man.
We can all
Fuck.
load in a Camaro and go to a show.
Goddamn hell! You want to get me unretired? That's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
Those neural DSPs are a lot, man. That's a lot of money, But if it replaces everything and you don't have to worry about a trailer and all that, I mean, if you look at it different ways, it makes sense. But yeah, but Justin had a cab. We ran
Okay.
2 mics on his cab, but yeah.
Yeah, because in our in-ears we wanted stereo, so the only way we do that is run 2 mics on his cab.
Yeah, we tried the mono, but it was like bass mono, guitar mono, kick and snare mono, my vocals mono. It was a
Yeah.
fucking
Like everything's
trash
right
can.
there, the train wreck down the middle channel. I don't know how people do mono in-ears. I just don't.
Yeah, it's tough. There's no way.
But we run a full mix right now. We're actually working on getting separate in-ear mixes. We only got 2 separate mixes right now, so we run a click, and then Josh doesn't. But we're working on running like separate in-ear mixes, so that would make a big difference too.
Yeah, because Sevy likes that click loud. I feel bad for these guys. They
brutal.
really
It's
don't
like-
need it, As long as Sevy's on, then they don't fucking need that shit in the ear.
Yeah.
No.
But I know I recorded long enough, man. You'd go to sleep hearing that fucking thing. You hear it in your dreams. Clack, 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 clack. It'd drive you nuts, So I was like, I don't want that shit in my ears, man. Fuck that. But yeah, it's a little different. Times are changing,
Yeah.
Back in the day, you bring a fucking 810 bass cabinet and, fucking
My 90-pound
a wall
amp
full of
head.
guitar amps
Exactly.
and shit, It's like, thinking back now, it's like, God, that is a lot of work, man, But some bands still do it. I mean, I guess it's kind of cliche, like that's what people,
I mean, technically,
people's approach for it.
we got that big mixer rack, so I mean that's basically
Yeah.
like having that damn.
Yeah, that thing's huge. So we got a
810
mixer
cab.
rack, so it's like everything in this thing, and it's gigantic and heavy, but it holds everything in there, so that's all we need. So.
Yeah, I don't miss the days of hoisting that Ampeg cab, deadlifting that thing up the front of Floyd stage.
Yeah, the big amp, it was an 810.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking A. Old Bofa still runs that. Old Bofa
Yeah.
from Fighting Giants still carries that fucking thing around. But dude, he's had that thing for a long time. And
I
it's
still got it.
Yeah,
still
still
got
kicks.
my whole rig.
They build them nice. They build them to be fucking
Tanks.
tanks for sure. But I remember him carrying that thing up there one night, especially the Warrior when you go up there, like Legacy, you go up the steps. The steps are so fucking steep too. And I remember him carrying that thing up there. I was like, man, fuck that shit. And I was like, watch what Andrew carries up there. Nothing. And he carried his bass up there. Da, 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 da. I'm like, times are changing, man. Get
Walks
with
in
it,
like
bro.
a singer. Don't
Yeah.
have shit on him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Mike, yeah. But yeah,
Catching on.
those days are long gone. I remember seeing Flaw. The last time I saw Flaw, nothing. They ran DI guitars, DI out of the I think he had. I don't think it was a Neuro, something else. What was the other ones? Not the Neuro,
Kemper
but
or-
the Kemper. Yeah.
Axe
So
effects.
yeah, Kemper. So he had no guitar amp. That was really the first time I really seen it. No bass amp, nothing. So it's kind of weird, being so used to that shit for so many years, having that, I guess, stage sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, but fucking the Legacy, dude, you feel that shit on stage. Like the bass is like, God damn, I feel it every time he's popping the bass. I feel it on my feet, all around me, my whole body. So hell, you don't need it anymore, So
It's what it's for. Bass. It's what rattles your nads.
yeah, it's nice. No, we got a couple of bass drops in our songs that somebody's gonna shit their pants, I believe, at some point. It's gonna rattle something loose in there. You
See
know
you at
what
the
I'm
show, Rob.
Just don't stand right up front. Just don't stand.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
up
even on stage, I was like, "Holy crap!" Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, no really cabs. I mean, we're doing backing tracks now, which is nice on some of our newer stuff. Our older stuff, we kind of kept it the way it was. It's kind of nice having, even Sevy said it's kind of nice having, the newer songs. You got the click track and the backing tracks, but then we got some of the older songs in there where we can just kind of be free a little bit, and not be so tight on the click. And
When you say backing tracks, can the audience hear?
oh yeah,
No shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So yeah, everybody hear everything. We try to stay away from doing too many like guitar backtracks,
Yeah.
but there is some like little melodies and stuff guitar wise that we put in there. But
just makes the songs seem fuller on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
One of the
bigger.
worst fucking things is to hear somebody playing guitar in a band and the rhythm is great and the solo comes in, it's a blistering fucking solo, but the rhythm just completely fucking drops.
Yeah.
Dime was notorious for that. Yeah, they only had one guitarist in Pantera.
Yeah.
And so anytime they hit a fucking solo, Rex would hold it down as much as he could. The rhythm was gone.
Yeah, Rex ran a lot of distortion on his bass, which really helped a lot.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know if he had a pedal or something.
He did have a lot of. Yeah.
So that kind of fills it up, but that's where we're at with this band. It's like the two guitar thing's been thrown around a lot, but it's like, man, it's hard to find people you jive with, you know. And in this town, it's hard to find fucking guitar players.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we got one out of Jacksonville. You know, it's like we searched and you know, and just couldn't find any. You know that.
Hold on 1 second. We're fucking stuck. Internet-wise. Hopefully we come back soon.
You look great.
Hey, are we back? Is that it? What's that doing? Yeah.
You're welcome.
Heyo!
Thanks.
And we're back.
We're back. All right.
I was on a mission.
Maybe. Are we
Sipping
back?
on my fucking fingers.
Don't point.
Mason says bass drops and toilet plops. That's right. And he says, boop.
What did Justin
Yeah,
say?
see, it's not working again. He said he practices at home probably an hour and a half a day.
Nice.
God damn.
Are we still stuck?
Feel bad.
Because these buttons aren't working again.
Are you saying you don't practice that much?
No. No. I'm gonna practice 4 hours a day.
Still
Every
nothing? Son of a bitch. All right, are we back? There we go. There he is. There's the guy now. I think I've seen that video with his little Facebook profile picture of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
On the green screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys did a fucking music video.
Yeah, that was interesting.
What which song?
Dead Weight.
Dead Weight.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we dropped Remember, and everybody still wants to do a video for Remember.
Yeah.
So we might just do a video for Remember too. I think that was everybody's favorite song in the band for sure. I mean, but Dead Weight's a great one too.
It
Yeah.
sounds so good live with
Yeah.
like all the backing tracks and everything, the whole accompaniment. It's really
Yeah, of
good.
all of our songs, I think that's the one. Now, the song we're going to do, showed everybody tonight, Memory, is probably my new favorite now.
Yep. I like Memory
It's
too.
got a good groove to
Yeah.
it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's catchy as fuck too.
Yeah, so. But yeah, we did a green screen, which is kind of weird. You're just standing in front of a green screen. You had marks where you couldn't go. And it was weird too, because like you had the green screen on the floor. And so they're like, you got to get down a little bit.
You
But
try not to slip all over the place.
Yeah, it moves while
Yeah.
you're moving, so it's like really hard. But I think we did it, but it was cool. I don't know when that's going to take a little. That was kind of like a
It's an experiment. The
yeah,
whole thing is.
us and Badia kind of just doing a experiment. You know, he's been talking about it a lot. I'm like, well, fuck, let's just shoot it and see what you can do, man. You know, like, if you fuck it up, we'll kill you. You know.
Yeah.
It's good. So it's good. Should be interesting to see how that turns out. Because we never tried to do that before. I've had a couple clips sent to me. It looks pretty cool though. I mean, the crazy thing is you can put yourself anywhere with those green screens, you know.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of scary
It's
too. 'cause, like,
dangerous.
yeah, it's like
There's some pictures that
yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna do with them.
He's got some yeah.
No, I don't
got some
actually.
things on us.
You want to? You care to elaborate on that?
No,
No. Okay.
but no, it was
See
cool.
You're going to have to see it if it comes out.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to take him a little bit of time. That's a lot of work, but should be. He always does a great job, man. So I trust him, you know, to get the job done. And he messaged me the other day. He's like, I don't want to overcomplicate it, and I don't want it too simple. And I was like, well, don't overcomplicate it and don't do something too simple. He's like, it's the best advice you ever gave me. Awesome, cool. You know?
Thanks a lot.
I don't know what to tell you, man, but
Great fucking advice.
you don't need a lot, you know, with that green screen stuff. You know, I told him, just simplify it, dude. Like, it's your first run doing it, you know.
Just have fun.
Yeah, have fun. The song's there, so, you know.
One of my about a lot of music videos today, even the the big bands, the videos are so fucking over the top, right? And like they're little tiny clips of the band, and that's all you get, and it's basically a little tiny movie.
Nowadays are just, what's that one band, their videos are like, it's a fucking cinematography, dude.
Right.
It's like, dude, it's awesome, but goddamn, the amount of money I imagine they spend on that shit had to have been quite
You're not
a lot.
talking about Polyphia?
Not Polyphia.
Oh.
It's
NF.
Ronnie Rackey's band. What's that damn band? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, his videos are just fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, just over the top. Like, it looks like you're watching a fucking Star Wars movie or something, you know. But if you got the money, you got it, you know. Like, we don't have the money, so we've been
It's all performance shot on this one.
we've been lucky to find Badia and be friends with him. I mean, he helps us out a lot. Like, I always, hey, here's some. You want some money? No, I don't want shit. Are you sure, man? I can give you some money. You know. Now it's like I'm gonna start putting it in his pocket, so he has to finish the shit. You know, like.
Hell, even your first music video, was that Ready for War? I think.
Enemy.
Enemy was our
Enemy.
first,
Yeah. With the fucking the
Flamethrowers.
the flamethrowers.
That
and,
was all Andrew, man. That's
and
great.
the drones and everything.
Yeah.
It was really fucking cool.
Justin says falling in reverse.
Falling in reverse, yeah. Look up some of their stuff, man. Their videos are insane. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, that was our first video shoot. That was like our first taste of it, and that we spent 18 hours straight that day.
Damn.
Through the day, through the night, shooting 18 hours straight.
Did you have to go to work the next day?
No, Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
We
Thank
did it at
God.
the concrete plant, and that's always shady because there's fucking crackheads running around with needles hanging out their eyeballs and weird
Fuck, I
stuff.
thought we were going to
happens.
step on some needles out there.
Yeah, it was.
I was worried about that. We
well-
had to sweep the area up.
Once the
Clean as it
fucking
looked.
sun went down, I was like, oh man, this is a little. We even had Pat, so everybody knows Pat.
Yeah.
So Pat brought his buddy who's a security guard. So he came out there and he like had a fucking AR, so he's just walking around
Oh,
the concrete
shit.
plant, like waiting for somebody to pop out of the woods and fuck with
Means
us.
fucking
So-
business.
yeah, so it was cool. We didn't have to worry about anything, but man, Pat was wore out. I remember we ended up ending
sure.
that night, and Pat's like, I don't know if I can do this shit again. I'm like, me neither, Pat. Shit, man.
But he came out. We did the Jelly Roll cover too.
Yeah.
And that was a long night too.
That was
in
a
the
long
cold.
night. In the cold, yeah. Ooh, that was cold as fuck. Yeah.
Right there at the storage unit.
The enemy was cool because they were like, man, we want some flamethrowers, and Andrew finds flamethrowers online. He's like, hey, I bought flamethrowers. I'm like, what? You bought flamethrowers? I'm like, that's fucking cool.
I didn't know you could legally buy flamethrowers.
No, dude. Like it was on. They're like on eBay. They're like $60, you know. And they take you take the top off of a starter fluid can and you put it in there, and then it's actually got DMX control, but we didn't use DMX. Jade freaking killed it. We had them hooked up on power switches, so just a power, power strips. So we had a power strip over there for those two, and a power strip here for those two. And she just had here, boom,
Clicking
boom,
them
boom,
fucking things
boom,
away.
boom, just making them go off. And if you do it quick enough, it'll shoot like a little burst, like a little ball, and
Yeah.
balls that came up. It was really cool.
Right.
But Jade had it down. She was just listening to the song, just bam, 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 bam. It was great.
What they run off?
Starter fluid, man.
Yeah.
So I went to
yeah, that's a great story.
I went to like every auto parts store getting this damn starter fluid, right? And I swear to, and then I went to Walmart, and I swear to God, like they were like, "What are you doing with all that damn starter fluid?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just doing a video shoot and everything," and I really, honestly, thought I was gonna have a security guard stop me at Walmart.
I know, right?
for
We
buying
bought
like
the whole town out, bro. That's
yeah,
for sure.
literally, there's like 40, 50 cans of that shit. I still
Yeah.
got some in the garage that we
bet.
had left over.
You know, the fucking duffel bag full of that shit. I'm like, God, because we started to realize how much that shit was using. You know, it's like I would go buy 4 or 5 cans and those
No.
were gone in 30 seconds of a song. I'm like,
Damn.
oh my lord.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Make an emergency run for them. Really want to do a show where we can use them.
Yeah.
To be
That'd
honest.
great.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
It had to be an outside thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a whole different licensing process for.
Oh yeah, I'm sure $60 eBay flamethrowers isn't gonna cut it.
We thought about just secretly bringing them to a show and just popping them off just a little bit here, and it's like pop, pop. You know, watch people's eyes go, "Oh my god, get these guys out of here! Burn this place down." But it sucks to have them and not be able to use them. You know, that's the only shitty part about
Sitting
it.
in the garage.
But I'm sure we'll use it for another video at some point or something. But yeah, that was a fun time, man. That was really cool. We had to contact the concrete, whoever owns that place, and talk to them about getting a key for it. And the first thing he said was like, "Y'all need to send me the music." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
You know, Enemy was written, you know, fuck the government type of shit. You know, like I was like, I don't know how this guy's gonna take this shit. And he listened to it. He's like, "Great, here's the key. Y'all got it." I'm like, "Fuck yeah." You know, I was nervous. Like I didn't think we were gonna get it. You know, it's kind of a touchy subject, but still to this day we get comments on the video. I mean, people thought we were actually at the riots and all kind of shit. And it's like
And that's just stock footage.
it's all stock footage, man. We weren't at no riots or anything. You know, that song really fucking pissing people off. You know, but it's cool because it got traction. You know, it's probably one of our biggest videos we've had so far, just because sometimes you got to rub people the wrong way, I guess, and excite the people that hate you, you know. And one guy was like, "Don't quit your fucking day jobs." I'm like, "Joke's on you. We still have our day jobs." Dickhead, you know. Like, it rubbed people the wrong way for sure. And that was like our first taste of like, okay, I got to like shut my mouth. Because I'm really bad about that. I've gotten better, but
Yeah.
man, it's hard for me to keep my mouth closed, you know. So that was my first taste of, all right, dude, turn this shit off. Shut up. Like, don't make yourself even look stupid, you know. Like, because I want to tell this dude was just going off on us, you know. So
Because I'm so closely associated with our show, I've gotten where I keep my mouth pretty under wraps on social media myself now.
what are you going to do? People are going to say what they're going to say.
Nobody gives a fuck. Honestly, nobody cares.
And
you
there's that
you
too.
can scream at the wall all day long. I used to be very heavily involved in politics, and I don't
Yeah.
do shit anymore.
You don't get anywhere with it, you know.
No,
People are
no.
going to believe what they're going to believe, and that's everybody's right, too. So it's like, just leave me the fuck alone.
God bless America.
Yeah. I believe what I believe, believe what you believe. But anyway, yeah, that was first video, like first taste of everything, you know. That was really cool. It was a really fun time. I like to do something like that again, something kind of big, extravagant, kind of good location type of shit. It's just hard to find locations and people that will allow you to do it, you know. Like Deadweight, man, we had like a whole script wrote out. It was probably going to be the most epic video ever. It was going to be really fucking awesome. Like we
Damn.
had it all laid out. Like the venue to do it at, or the place to do it at, was going to be some farm in Georgia. Like really cool. And lady just pulled the plug on us, man. Like it sucked, you know. She's like, "Well, y'all can have it for a day." It's like, man, we're going to need it for like 2 or 3 days. This is going to take. I mean, what we were doing wasn't going to be done in 8 hours. You know, it's going to be a weekend, couple of day things. And she pulled the plug on us. But
I think the burning down the barn thing was probably what.
yeah, we brought the flamethrowers out again. Like, I was like, "Come on, man!"
We're gonna fire this thing off in your living room.
Yeah,
We had a really good script for it though.
yeah. I mean,
Where did you do the video for Deadweight?
Joey's Badia's wife owns a dance studio.
Oh,
She let us come in there and we green screened the whole room and did it there. So it was kind of weird because Badia's like, "Okay, at 3 o'clock, there's a person coming in to do dance lessons," and there was this little old lady. I mean, just like, "Oh,
Deadweight.
Yeah, right. She's probably like, "What the fuck is going on here?" But
What's this guy screaming about Deadweight for?
right, so we kind of stopped and let them do their thing over there. Old lady with a young dance teacher. I'm sure she had a great time. So, you know. But yeah, we did it over there. Badia's wife helped it out. We shot it all there. It didn't take too long. A couple performance shots, some straight ahead, some sideways, and we had it kind of mapped out and planned out. And that's the way to do it when you do that shit. like Enemy, we really didn't. We were kind of guesstimating on everything, and that's what took us so much longer. But now we know he planned this shit out and how we want it and how we want it done, and makes it smoother and easier, you know. But hopefully we'll be able to do a big one sooner or later. I don't know. We'll see. Or we'll just green screen it and we'll go where the fuck we want to go. You know? That's where we're at now.
So I see you constantly working on music. Any chance of putting anything together and recording it and putting it out there?
New music?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna play a new one tonight. Nobody's ever
Oh
heard
shit!
of.
Fuck. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, you're good. So we're gonna.
Welcome to the show, Rob.
I haven't heard it yet. Yeah.
So new one tonight. We haven't released yet, and I don't know when we'll release that. The next release will be Deadweight for sure. But some people has heard it. And, you know, we use that a lot on our the Welcome to Rockville kind of tournament run. We use that song quite a bit. But our goal is, I think we're going to put Deadweight out, and then I kind of talked about it with the guys. I know we're probably about 2 or 3 more songs away from like a solid 7-8 song EP.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's put Deadweight out, and then we'll just wait and get a couple of new songs under our belt, and then we'll just drop an EP, you know, and be done with it. But we got another song I've been working on that everybody's digging. I think we're going to like a lot. And it's cool, too, is I feel like I'm kind of finding my niche, you know what I'm saying? Like because, I mean, this is the first band I've ever sang in. You know, it's been 3 years, and even some of the older stuff, I listen back to it, and I can kind of tell I'm still trying to find myself a little bit, you know? So with the newer stuff, I feel like I'm finding like a little niche that's comfortable for me, you know? So I think it's going to be a solid-ass EP. I'm definitely excited about it, and I think every song on there, I think it's going to be a banger for sure.
You know, as a fan of your band, I'm just really excited about everything that's going on. It's like you guys are coming into a new chapter of the band, you know, especially with the new guys in the band, you know, brings in a different dynamic into the band, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, just even our older songs have a kind of just a different take, a new energy, a different take on them.
I'm sure, you know, Sev and Justin are not playing the other guys' parts, you know, beat for beat and note for note. I'm sure they're putting their own little twist.
They are, and but you know, the songs are still the same, but they're just, they feel different.
Yeah.
And then bringing their influences in on the writing side of it too. You know, Sevy's a very talented drummer. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Definitely.
So our ways of writing might be a little bit different now. As far as some of the stuff may be a little heavier.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, because I've always kind of needed that help. You know, it's hard, like, because I've been kind of the sole writer, you know, and I've always said, Andrew, you want to help me? No, man, I like what you're doing. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, well, fuck.
I write my own stuff, so like
yeah.
I say, man, Josh, keep writing your stuff, man.
So it'd be cool. I can't wait, because even with Justin, like, he's very into it. Like, he wants to and help write and stuff, and so
that's got to take a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, a little bit of weight off mine. So I mean, and we're able with him. You know, he uses the same program I use, so it's like we can send tracks back and forth. It's like, hey, here's my idea. Kind of let me see what you can do with it. You know, and send it back. And then with Sevy, I mean, he's just so music talented. You know, it's like, I was like, hey, Sevy, let's sit down and work on this song. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll bring my guitar. I'm like, oh, like drums, bro. He'll bring his guitar. He's just all around a great musician. And he's like, yeah, I like what
I'll bring my guitar.
He knows music. I don't. I just know it sounds good. So you get him in a room, and it's like he really. We're just now getting to that point. It's been kind of a hustle, getting our shit together, getting these songs tight and right, and getting ready for a show. And now after the show, I think we'll actually be able to kind of relax a little bit and get to a room and start really working on these songs together, because I write things a certain way, so I'll kind of map out the drums myself, kind of how I got the vibe going in my head. But having Sevy, it's completely different, because it's like I can give him that shit and he just does stuff I would never even think of. He's just such an amazing drummer, you know. So that's what I'm more stoked about, is getting into a writing mode with these guys and really hashing out some hopefully next level shit, you know. So I feel like sometimes I get stuck in the ways that I write, you know. So it's nice to have other people come in there and like, hey, do this here, do that there, you know. So,
Josh, I've definitely noticed a great improvement in your vocals. You know, for the little bit of time that I've been following your band, I've noticed just a fucking drastic improvement.
I appreciate
it. Andrew, it's a little harder for me to hear your parts, for lack of better terms. Do you feel that you've, you know, especially with the new guys in the band, do you feel that things have changed up and progressed for you a little bit?
No, I mean, as far as the band goes, I mean, you know, the harmonies are still pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I enjoy just trying to find where the harmonies would lie at, and you know, enjoy being the background part of that. And that's what a lot of people seem to really kind of like about the band, is that Josh and I, you know, our voices blend very well together.
Yes.
Justin can scream. Justin can sing as well. Hell, Sevi can actually sing and scream and do all that too. So we just got to get Sevi a microphone and put it back there. But
yeah. I don't think there's anything that dude can't do.
Yeah. So I mean,
to be as young as he is, it's crazy.
Get him a little headset with the microphone.
Right.
Justin almost scared me at rehearsal because he hit like a deep growl I wasn't expecting. I'm like, whoa, oh yeah, I can't even do that, you know. So even Kurt says that. Kurt Rogers from the Father Tyrant, he taught me. We all went out to karaoke the other night, and that was a blast. Like getting all the vocalists together, and he even told me, he's like, that's the best part of tragedy, is you and Andrew. He's like, you got to get Andrew to sing more, you know. So that'd be another thing to work on too, you know, like really hashing out our vocals together and stuff, and maybe Andrew taking over a verse or taking over a chorus.
Hey, that would be cool.
You know, shit like that. I mean, because Andrew, he's gotten a lot better. I mean, we saw him rip that Architect song at karaoke, and like everybody was like, "Damn, it's getting pretty good."
And that sounds like some shit that Kurt would say. The best thing about your band is somebody else singing.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Right?
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But
Shout out
Kurt
to
doesn't
Black
get too much
Tyrant.
serious, you know. I've known Kurt for a long time. I can count on one hand how many serious conversations we had, but he was pretty serious about it, and he was like, you know, y'all got a good thing going, and so it's pretty cool to hear, you know, people I've looked up to for years kind of giving you that push, you know, like, yeah, it's fucking great, man, like keep doing it. And everybody's excited about Sevi too, which is awesome. You know, I think everybody knows what Sevi's capable of, so
Definitely.
I surely know what he's capable of, you know. Like Andrew said too, even our older song is kind of rejuvenated, got a different energy to it. I mean, there's some songs where he's double timing, and it's like, oh shit, that's different, you know. But it makes it better, you know. Because fuck, we played these songs for 3 years. Like, I'm tired of playing them old ones, you know. So he comes in there and brings new life to it, and like double times this part. I'm like, shit, that's cool as fuck. I never would have thought about that. And that's the cool thing about starting to write with these guys, is like, I'm stuck in my ways, you know. So it's nice to have somebody say, hey, why don't you double time there? It's like, fuck, I never would have thought about that. Sounds cool, you know. So
throwing some blast beats.
Yeah, we had to calm that fucker down. So
I remember first couple practices with Sevi, and I mean, obviously he's just coming in, you know, not really knowing the songs and not playing the songs, and he was giving it hell, man. I mean, absolutely giving it hell. I'm like, I told Josh, I know Sevi's probably gonna watch this, and it's fine, but I told Josh, I'm like, how are we gonna get him to tame down just a little bit? Because I mean, he's at a level like up here, like for real. Like he's at a level up here. We're still kind of like here.
He was trying to impress you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, but we know. We knew what he was about when we, you know.
It's communication though, and the good thing is, and that's the most important part about any band, is communication. Like if you can't be honest with each other, then I mean, there's just no point in doing it. To be honest, I mean, it's just. You have to talk about those things, and we all like, hey, we need this, or we need that. So you know, he got it all figured out. He still makes it his own and keeps it to where it's not, you know, overdoing it or anything like that. So
he gets a little happy sometimes. Like he he can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I know I can do all this shit right here, and I'm gonna do it real quick. You know.
And that's also a compliment to your music that
Yeah.
he feels comfortable,
Yeah.
doing something, like a weird drum roll or
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
very-
man.
For
yeah,
me,
it's-
and it's funny too because I talked with Steven about this is way before when it's about a year ago when I first saw Steven and all them and they were playing and he's like I love Sebby, he's a great drummer. He's like, but it took a lot of time of getting used to how he plays and the shit he puts in between because he's like it's fucking him up vocally, you know.
Yep.
And it's happened to me a couple of times where we're jamming and he does something. I'm like, now I just lose. I don't know where the fuck I'm at anymore because I'm
Right.
like, that was really fucking awesome. So I'm thrown off, you know. So it's been pretty cool, man. Kids superb, you know, and the whole lineup seems really solid right now, you know, and it's great. So we're excited, man. You know, nervous but excited. You know, we had that rehearsal Sunday felt really good though, because it's hard, you know, the way it is right now, practicing maybe twice a month. You know, I'm so used to practicing twice a week, you know. So that's my practice. That's my warm up so now I find myself, like I told Jade, like I'm gonna have to start going, you know, 2-3 times to the studio by myself and singing, you know, because I got to practice myself, you know,
Or just come out to karaoke.
or just come out to karaoke. But
Just saying.
I sat down in the studio and I went through all of our old tracks. I cut out all the vocals, so I'll sit in the studio and just sing our songs with no vocals in them, you know.
Karaoke's on Thursday nights.
No, not Thursday. Friday and Saturday.
Friday.
Yeah,
And Saturday nights.
That's actually a lot better for me, actually.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Come on out.
it's
We'll
been a
get
blast,
some.
man. Y'all should come out for sure.
Let's help me
I'll
vocally,
go.
too.
I ain't singing shit. Don't
Come
sign me
on,
up for
man.
that. No.
Little Garth Brooks.
You ain't got
Yeah, he's
the
a
insurance.
huge Garth Brooks fan.
You ain't got the insurance to cover that.
It's fun though, man. Like even like I go up there and I fucking sing country and nobody expects that shit, you know.
Yep.
Like I don't go up there and usually sing what everybody expects me to sing, you know.
He kills it on country.
Yeah, but I
Like
grew
Ron
up
does.
singing country, and that's what that's what I grew up listening to.
Yep.
So it's comfortable for me to sing that stuff. But a lot of people don't see that coming, you know. It's like, oh, Josh from Tragic, and I go fucking sing a goddamn Brooks and Dunn song. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Like, but I don't know. It's
It's
cool.
cool, though.
It's fun.
The speaking of stuff like that, this one got me. So, me and my guitar player Jeff had to be judges for a karaoke contest, and we get all the pieces of paper. One of the pieces of paper that slides past us says Ian McKenzie, my singer. So I was like 0, 0, 0. Pass it on down the line.
Dick. You got to.
Dude,
That
yeah.
must have been down below.
No, it was Sporties.
It's 40s.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Sporties.
So he got
There was a
up there.
barbecue there one time, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was.
that. Yeah, yeah. God damn it.
Yeah,
that was a
Kill
long time
Clouseau
ago.
filmed a one of their videos. at
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
shit.
like, they're like, here, man, pretend like it's spitting my beer. And I'm like, well, you want me to look like an asshole? Because I'm good. I'm good. I'm military grade.
God, I can't believe that.
Yeah. So, anyways, Ian gets
I
up
remember
there
sports.
and does "My Way" by Sinatra,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
and the floor is soaked.
Right?
Like he's sitting in chicks' laps,
Wow.
and stuff, standing on tables, and I was like, give me that piece of paper back. I gotta be honest.
Right? Nice. Yeah.
Ian's good, man.
Yeah.
I remember he used to come out to karaoke and sing all the time, and even at Stetson's, I think he came up there a few times.
Yeah.
Like, I was just talking about Jeff and Woody. They used to come out to Stetson's too. They're both freaking good singers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had the odd karaoke tournament up there last weekend, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Thought about going, but I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird that I'm in the singer in the band, you know? Like, I don't know. I didn't want to intrude, like, you know, like, it just felt weird. But I heard Dustin Blake was up there, and his dad, Dustin Blake's dad, Lee, was up there.
They had to face off against each other.
Yeah,
so
man.
it was a random bracket. How they
Father,
pulled it.
son,
It was
yeah.
father, son. I'm like, oh, man, this is awesome. Couldn't have pulled it any
I
better.
hate I missed it because I've never heard Lee sing, but supposedly he's a really
He's
good singer.
good, man. He's really good.
Yeah.
He's really
He's a good old boy, too, man. I've known
And
Lee
Dustin's
for a while.
killer, too.
Yes,
I mean,
it is. Yep.
the girls at the bar, they had an idea of going through and doing like a professional, like, do like an amateur karaoke competition and then a professional karaoke competition.
Hey,
And I'm
there you
like,
go.
Hey, that might be something for the bands. And
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Is it on the main stage or?
oh yeah, we did it on the main stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the coolest shit ever too. Like what's weird is I'm more nervous singing fucking karaoke than I am singing on stage in my own band. I'll go up there, I'm like fucking shaking, like it's weird.
Because you're
but-
isolated, you're by yourself. Like,
Yeah,
you don't have a band there with you.
Well, it's like if you
right.
fuck up your own lyrics, there's only a small amount of people that'll notice.
Right,
You
yeah.
fuck up Brooks and Dunn though.
Yeah, you're screwed for life.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, I'll notice if you fuck up your own lyrics.
right? Yeah.
But
You can put your own spin on it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Just start screaming Brooks and Dunn. Somebody picked, I think Jay picked it for me, and I was like, "Oh, open this fucking pit up." And this is Brooks and Dunn. I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
I've always, and I don't know if I would ever actually do it. I've had the idea of doing. We were just listening to it. Turn the Page.
Yeah.
But doing the original version, but in. I'm sorry.
The Bob Seger version.
The Bob Seger version, but in the way of James Hetfield.
Right? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's a place you can do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would do it, but I've considered doing it.
Might as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You should do it.
We'll see.
Absolutely.
I'll give you a we'll see right now.
I'll sign up for it. Where's that paper at?
Get a couple beers in me. We'll see.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was cool. I think it was me, Kurt, and Dave. And like, it's cool seeing all the band guys up there. It just gives us a different environment to hang out in. Usually we're hanging out at shows, and there's so much going on. It's hard to really sit and vibe with people. There's so many people in there, and like everybody's got their job to do. So it's kind of cool, just chilling and singing goofy ass songs and hanging out together. Like it was really fun. So
I think one of the coolest moments we had is we had the Cure tribute band come. And
Those guys were good.
dude, they were killer. I absolutely.
Yeah,
I
shout
wish I
out
wasn't
Love-
running lights
shout out
because
Love Song. Those guys
yeah,
were awesome.
Love Song was awesome.
I got a pick.
I would have been down there in the dance floor, to be honest, if I wasn't running lights, because I love all their songs, or love all the Cure songs, and they were doing other things too. But the coolest part,
Misfits, all that
yeah,
shit.
but the coolest part is afterwards they came over and they did karaoke with the rest of the people, because we still had karaoke going in the pub. Whole band came over there and just had a freaking awesome time singing karaoke with just the other karaoke singers, and just super cool guys, man. It was a good experience.
yeah, I missed that. Kind of hate I missed it. But
Oh yeah,
yeah.
those guys loved it.
I was going through a lot of shit like towards the end of 2023, so yeah, I kind of stayed secluded and worked on myself a little bit, but I wasn't going out
Nothing wrong
anywhere.
with that.
Yeah,
Gotta
for
do that
sure.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, you got to.
4 is a rebuilding year.
Yeah, 2023 was rough, man. Dealt with a lot of bullshit.
Started a business.
Started a business. There was some good, there was some bad. It was definitely a struggle for sure, but 2024 is definitely going to be the year for everybody, I believe. For sure.
Learning curve. Now that I got your real number, I can
Yeah.
questions.
So Josh gave Jeremy a wrong phone number.
Not on purpose. I don't know where that. I don't know. I don't know how he got that number. Maybe I think it was like New Year's Eve when I gave you that number or something.
You just wrote down some random fucking number.
That's weird. Yeah. But you got it now.
For a good time call.
Yeah, and they didn't even write me back, Peckerhead.
Right?
You probably got it off the bathroom stall, right?
Oh God. Have you called one of those numbers you saw in the bathroom stall before?
No, no, I haven't. No, I'm good.
Should do a whole episode of that.
Well, I'm not calling the ones in the men's room, so there's that, and I'm not allowed in the women's room,
Right?
so
Yeah.
So you would rather call the ones in the ladies' room?
Gotcha.
I'm just trying.
I was
to wrap,
wondering where that one was
I'm just
going.
trying to wrap my head around.
Right.
is my girlfriend watching right now?
Yep. I see her right now. She's not happy.
Sleeping on the couch tonight.
We got a few people. I see some people up in here. What we got going on? Oh, look at these guys.
I should wear my glasses. I cannot see any of that. It's
Smith
wild.
says, "Welcome back, Tragic."
Thank you, Sam.
Dave's last night. Hell, oh boys.
So, fella.
I can tell you,
Yep.
Dave's last night, they came out and played, and they are freaking killer.
Yes.
Absolutely killer.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was.
Fuck yes, they are.
Yeah, I was talking about that before we went live. I missed him. I'm not gonna miss him this time.
No,
Not gonna
You
miss 'em.
don't want to miss them.
I mean, there's anything Richard Burke's involved in is
Yeah.
great.
January 13th, I will be watching Dave's Last Night, and I'll be standing up front, scowling in approval.
We had them on
Well,
the show
core.
a few weeks ago, and they just fucking killed it. They're so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought an acoustic, and oh man, it was awesome. It was a great show. And
Why do I have to do the dishes?
You gotta do the dishes.
What did I do?
Jamie says, hi, folks.
So,
Jason says, me here.
Make food?
I got a question. Tammy says, welcome, everyone. A bunch of questions. Justin again, Dave's Last Night with we know that feeling. That's great to have a member in Jack's. The scene is killer over there. Should set up a show over there.
Yeah.
There you
I think,
go.
Absolutely.
I think Justin has some contacts over there, so we need to work on something for sure.
Hell yeah.
Filth.
We
is
played a
from
lot of
Jacksonville.
shows in Jacksonville
Yeah.
as a band, honestly. We played.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from
Shows in
Tampa.
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know you guys used to go to Jack's quite a bit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. We had a nice little run over there. But one of the places we were frequenting, I guess, stopped doing live bands, but it was the Eclipse. And the stage was probably about as big as this room. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had fun experiences there. But
Those are the fun bars.
yeah, it was the first place that really kind of gave us a shot over there, too. So,
Those are the bars you get the number off the wall.
right?
You know the party's crazy then. We'll go to in 50 years, what random thing do you think you will be the most nostalgic for?
We'll be fucking old at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know if 50 years is going to be there for me.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be around. I'm just over.
Being alive will be pretty nostalgic, I guess, right?
Push it to 25.
I'll be here in 50.
Yeah.
Same cameras.
Same camera.
Ain't even gonna upgrade them. Too cheap.
Same internet.
That's right.
Same internet.
Same internet. Keep crashing.
Fuck Doug. Fuck Doug.
Fuck.
Fuck Doug.
What random thing you think you'll be most nostalgic for? I don't know.
Gasoline.
I guess the question is there anything going on in your life right now that, and not, I guess not just in life, I'm putting a spin on her question, sorry. Is there anything going on, not necessarily in your life, but just very generally speaking, that in several years from now you're going to look back and say, you know what, that was fucking awesome?
I mean, probably the band, because, I mean, in like 25 years, we're not going to be on stage. I mean, this is just,
Yeah.
No,
don't see that happening.
Doing the band thing for sure. I mean, you know, our days are numbered. You know, we're
Yeah.
getting older for sure, and that's kind of why we've been pushing so hard. You know, and 3 years as a band, I think we've accomplished a lot of shit in 3 years, and we just got to keep pushing, man. You know.
we're playing catch up.
Yeah. Right now, we spent a whole year of not doing shit, really, which, you know, if anybody knows me, man, I'm a fucking go-getter. I'm always trying to do shit, trying to go, move, you know, constantly grind, you know, so it was really hard for a year for me to sit on my fucking hands, you know, and that all came out probably in a bad way, but yeah, so just live in the moment, try to, you know, keep pushing.
You know, to answer that question, though, is honestly the way AI is going right now, I think in the future it's going to be hard to find people that actually just write music from actual instruments.
I don't believe that.
I don't know. Well, I mean, there's still going to be those people, but it's going to be less and less. I mean, the AI is taking over so much that it's going to be more of a rarity to have someone, a musician that goes through and plays actual acoustic drums, that plays guitar, bass, sings, that, you know, does the whole gamut of it when they can just do AI.
Even when it comes to digital art, you know, AI is absolutely affecting what I'll say the amateur digital artists, because now you just, you know, go to Chat GPT and say, hey, create this image for me, and it fucking puts it out, and there is nothing preventing me from saying, hey, look what I did.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing stopping me from doing that other than my friends calling me out and calling me an asshole for it.
BS.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think Edgar has something there, though. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, I heard an AI song of Ozzy singing, and it was really hard for me to decipher if it was him or not.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Yep.
You know, like
Same way with Chester, Linkin Park.
I definitely think music's going to be really fucking weird here soon, and I mean, it's already, to me, a fucking ton of shitty fucking artists out there making it right now. It's a whole TikTok game, you know. And even on that shit, you know, you got a guy singing in a mic, and he's like, what's the point of him singing the mic if all you're hearing is his fucking tracks? He's not singing. Like, everything's just so, like, perfect. And I don't like it, you know?
Yeah.
And
There's no life to
everybody wants that shit. It's like, why do you, like, so there's not really a love for real music for me that I see anymore. It's like all this fabricated shit. It's like, I'd rather see somebody singing in this mic that's actually singing than watch a video of a guy lip syncing into a mic with all his tracks being played, you know? Like, so music's already kind of taking a shit turn, and these people are handing them deals. Oh, you get 1 million fucking views on your video? Here's a fucking deal. You know, it's like,
It's all just for capital gains.
yeah,
you know,
capital gains. It's like real music's hard to find nowadays, you know? Like, and now with AI, I think that's really just going to ramp it up even more, you know?
It'll be interesting in the next 5 years, even.
I'm seeing ads on TikTok that's like, have AI sing your songs for you.
Yeah.
And like just all this weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like that AI shit's weird for sure. I think it's going to be beneficial for a lot of things, but I think it's going to ruin a lot of things. I think music's going to definitely be one of them.
Damn.
You know, I think it's going to be hard to find original music. Or people even want to fucking hear it. You know?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't get to a point where we're listening to the radio and, hey, this AI, you know, group or whatever. I don't even really know how to articulate what I'm trying to say.
It'll be its own genre, right?
Yeah.
Like,
This new AI song.
New AI group.
Yeah.
Robotic electronica.
Dicks with chicks.
This one guy
Chicks
already
with
made
dicks.
like what was it, procedural gent music, and had a whole YouTube channel that was just running for just continuously running, and it was all just genty. I guess that's right, gent music. Had no lyrics or vocals to it, but it sounded freaking good. You know.
To that point, there are several 24-hour YouTube channels where it's all like, you know, lo-fi, etc. I've always wondered, you know, did somebody actually go in and fucking record this somewhere, or is it procedurally generated?
I
have
know.
no fucking
I know
don't
that there is that one guy. I watched his video, and he completely coded the whole thing on his own, and he made it work. And he's using like Neuro DSP for like the for the guitar effects and stuff like that, and has it all set up on the computer, and it just ran.
Damn.
It's like, holy crap.
Purple Cat.
Yeah, so AI just writes a song for you, you know? Nobody who owns that.
They already
Nobody.
write lyrics. Like if you get stuck on lyrics and you come up with like, I want to write a song about cowboys and Indians and
Hookers.
and hookers and weed and I don't know. Like you just put all that in there and it'll write a damn song for
Hookers
it. It's
and
like
weed.
you'll have all the lyrics for you. It's crazy,
Oh,
you know. And
Cowboy hookers having sex with furniture.
and people are going to use that to make money.
Weed,
I mean,
man.
it's
That's the scary part for me. So, like, you have AI write a song. Whose song is that?
Yeah,
You say AI write me a song.
who does it belong
you can't
to?
claim that song, can you? The AI made that song.
And
Yeah.
how much would you have to adjust it in order to claim it?
Right.
I
all those rules and
Is there-
regulations are going to be
Yeah,
completely.
because there's like 1,800 patents on the ballpoint pen. It's just a ballpoint pen, but all you have to do is like change it 20%, and it's a whole new pen.
Right.
Right.
So if you just take that song or that image or whatever and change it 20%, is it now yours?
Right.
So basically, they could do all the hard work, and you just replace a few words, and boom,
Right.
you wrote a song. No, I still think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's like I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of shit, but DJs, that's not real music. You're
Right.
programming.
Mm.
Pick up a guitar, play it into the computer, then play the computer back. Leave the computer at home.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sitting in a room to watch
All
a
you
guy
gotta
play
do,
videos.
if all you
of
got to do is
different
stick a CD in a CD player and hit play,
It's not that simple.
it is that simple. That's exactly what they do. You see them all the time. They got all their shit set up, and there's one chord.
Have you ever done it yourself?
been a DJ? No.
That's all I've got to say about that.
Why would
Well, I
I?
mean-
I play an instrument. Why would I do that? I'm not talking about the DJs that you know, like
Do
DJ
controllerism,
Raw
where
and stuff
they're
like
like-
that, where he actually gets up there and sings and stuff like that. He does karaoke nights and shit like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people like Skrillex, who sits at home, writes all his shit at the house, then goes out, plugs in the CD player, hits play.
Right.
It's not that easy.
That's exactly. And the rest of it's a light show and a hairstyle. That's all that shit is.
Yeah, it kind
Okay.
of blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see they're like
Skrillex, write me. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on the show. Tell me I'm wrong.
playing 100,000, 300,000 people, and he's on a fucking computer. I think that's what Jeremy's getting at. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not. Don't do anything for me.
No.
You know, to each their own. But it is wild to see fucking hundreds of thousands of people just watching this guy play music on a laptop.
Yeah.
It's the weed
pretty
drugs.
wild.
It's weed drugs.
Yeah, I mean everybody's on drugs for sure when they're at those shows. Like you can't be a sober person.
They're all hopped
sit
up
there.
on the devil's lettuce.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, as long as they're not boofing it, I guess.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're cow patty shrooms.
yeah.
Yeah, cow patty shrooms.
I'll sit there and watch a guy on his computer for hours, for sure.
I mean, do it now, but it's cat videos. Cats knocking shit off the shelf. All right, so what? What would be the worst thing for the government to declare illegal?
They already did marijuana.
Well, it's kind of making a comeback.
Yeah, they're getting there. Of course, Florida will be the last state to
Gasoline
legalize it.
engines.
Yeah.
I am reminded of
And that's coming soon.
Incubus. I suggest we learn to love ourselves before it's made illegal.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I would say thinking, free thought.
Free thinkers are dangerous.
Yeah. We did that. What's the weirdest way you have met someone that turned into a friendship? I got into a fist fight in the second grade. Guy was my best friend for the rest of the year.
Right.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah. Had him stuffed underneath the merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Spinning it. And keeping like, what are you doing?
Oh man,
We're gonna be best friends after this. Don't worry.
that's back when they had real gravel underneath the merry-go-rounds.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because
I lost a lot of freaking skin off my leg off of one of those.
Big old rocks.
I don't know. That's hard. Like,
I dated a girl that my friend was dating, and we didn't know it.
Oops.
And we've been friends for 15 years.
sweet. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
You got me beat. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't know it, but we found out, and then we became really best friends. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I have nothing. I mean, it's pretty wild.
That's a good one. You never like got into a car accident and next thing you know, hey man, what's your favorite color?
No.
I got you a hat.
What kind of strings do you use?
11s or 10s.
I like your shoelaces. Samantha asks, which TV or movie character reminds you of yourself and why?
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Yep.
I don't know. You go first on that one.
I don't know.
We don't watch no cartoons around here.
Yes, Robert, girlfriend is
Capital is.
I'm surprised you didn't say Hagrid.
That's not a fucking cartoon character.
It's not, she didn't say cartoon. She
Oh.
said TV or movie.
Oh, I went straight to cartoons in my head.
Of course he did.
Yeah, no Hagrid. Yep.
Simple Jack.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah. Here we go. Your turn.
I have no idea. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
Don't. You're better off.
I just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
John Dutton.
soul sucking. John Dutton? No.
Nothing.
I could see him having that personality. Think about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to.
No.
That's Yellowstone.
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 I
I
think.
haven't even watched it.
See, as soon as I said don't watch TV,
Now you're gonna tell me you should watch that. Right?
that's the exception. Go watch Yellowstone.
Never seen it.
Oh,
I grew up in that area. Never seen it.
Right.
In fact, a high school buddy of mine lives in the house next to. Who's the main dude? What's the hell's his name? Waterworld guy.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the house that Costner's renting.
Fucking Waterworld. that
I
took me
love
back.
Waterworld because
Right.
if I want to fall asleep, I'll watch Waterworld.
That's
Because the first 10 minutes is just camera shot of the ocean.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Really, just that's all it is.
Yeah, so I told him I was up there visiting. This had to be 2 years ago. I was like, Pete, you ever just want to like hop up over the fence when he's out back in the hot tub and be like, Waterworld sucks. just dip back down.
Right. The fuck was that?
Who said
That'd be
that?
fun.
Who said that? Goddamn birds.
You know, when you compare the money spent on a movie to how well it did, that was one of the worst movies. As far as
Waterworld?
yeah,
That was a very strange movie.
yeah,
Oh, very
they,
strange.
they spent a lot of fucking money.
I remember watching it when I was younger, and then I tried to watch it when I was older. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like, it was a really bad movie, honestly. It was cool back then.
It's Mad Max of the ocean.
Yeah, very strange. I don't know.
It had to be the slowest chases
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Everybody in a sailboat or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you in 3 days, motherfucker.
Ow! Sorry,
Don't do that.
I hit the table.
I have been, I think the only one I got compared to Jay from Jay and Silent Bob once.
Right?
Snoogans.
Yeah, I can see
That's
it.
about
I
it.
can see that.
Smoky Booches.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a great
Put the
movie.
money in my
Even the sequels were good.
Uh-huh.
Samantha asked, if you could break any world record, what would you want to break?
The longest fart.
Rob's got you.
You ever listen to Lex and Terry?
Rarely.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
Yeah, those guys fart.
They fart into
So
a can. They
much.
fart into a jar, and they sell the jar.
Yeah, Terry does farts
Yeah.
in a jar and sells it, but they got this like horn or something. They stick their butthole in
Yep.
and fart in it. Then like at the end of the year, whoever loses, like they do this points game. Whoever loses has to blow the horn with their mouth.
Oh.
Fucking atrocious. I remember they like shot a picture of it last year before they did it, and you could see like brown. Oh, it was so bad. But I'm like, that would be the gig to have, right? You're just every morning you wake up, you just sit here and talk like this, and you just fucking fart all day, and it's acceptable. Like everybody, hey, you're gonna rip it, dude. And they time them. Like one's got I think like a 32-second fart. I'm like, how the fuck are you? That's a lot of gas. And it's like they have so much control over their asshole. It's unreal. Like just controlling these farts, right? Like not just letting it all rip out at once. But yeah, anyways, I thought about this a lot. I'm like, dude, that would be the dream gig. You just wake up and talk to your friends, and y'all just fart in a fucking horn, and there you go. You know, people listen to this shit
Every
all
once in a
day,
while, I'll
every
be like,
day.
it's Drunk Bitch Thursday or
Yeah,
whatever. it
Yeah.
is.
I used to do that shit. Yeah,
Talking about farts and music in the same conversation. Yes, I'm about to do this. So
Is this a new genre?
no, no.
if you asked the question you asked me last night,
Called
that'd be
Shit Your
funny.
Gents.
So you know how whenever you strum an acoustic guitar and the sound bounces inside the cavity of the acoustic guitar, and that's where a lot of the sound
It's amplified.
comes from. It's amplified. Well, the same is true whenever you fart into the toilet.
Oh. My wife asked me last night, she's like, have you ever farted on stage? I'm like, why would you ask me that? One, I've never remembered if I did.
A lot going on. A lot going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I'm just ripping it if I'm ripping it. I don't give a shit, you know? I was like, my worst fear is shitting myself on stage. Like
Oh, yes.
getting one of those where, like, you ain't holding this back,
Yeah.
and you know, when you're singing, you use a lot of your diaphragm. So I'm
Yes.
like, that's my worst nightmare is one day I'm just going to scream and just shit all over myself. I was like, what do? You got to finish the show, right? Yeah?
Like, Josh, what was up with the show? It
Shake
sounded
a
like you
leg,
weren't using
keep
your
going.
diaphragm. You were using more of your sphincter.
Yeah,
to sing it.
when the sphincter released. There has been times like when I've like 10 minutes before you go on, I'm like, oh, I got a shit, you know, like.
Yeah.
And when you're at these bars, like say like Jackrabbits, I don't know if you've been in that bathroom.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. You're not shitting in that bathroom. I'll tell you that right now.
I remember Big Daddy's.
Yeah, Jackrabbits. It's great though. Like you go in that bathroom and it's like your typical fucking rock and roll fucking bathroom, you know.
Yeah.
I think the last time I dropped a deuce in the bathroom was a sink at Legacy. It was behind the bar though, so
Yeah,
whatever.
the trough.
It's fine.
Can you imagine walking in the trough and seeing a hot steaming pile of shit like, you motherfucker? Oh, right on top of the ice, like,
I blame that shit on Falls Chase.
yeah. Oh, that's great.
It's all Landon's fault.
Yep, Landon did it, no doubt.
Don't we have some music?
We do. I was just pulling it up.
Hey.
3 minutes and 50 seconds. Let me turn off this banner. That always screws stuff up. Boom. There we go. Still got these buttons. And when we come back, we might have a special guest. Yeah. You want to count us in? Say it loud so the microphone picks you up. All right, and I think we're back. I think. Everybody let us know. We kind of fucking dropped off there.
Browned out, if you will.
Brown out.
Brown out.
Not again. Yeah, so, boom, boom, there we go. Okay, all that shit's back. You guys ready to meet this special guest?
Oh yeah, we have someone else on the show tonight.
Jade.
Here in the flesh.
That's right. Where's she at?
Put me on the spot.
I almost poked your eye out with the picture of yourself.
You still have my button?
Actually, I think I.
Yes.
Yeah, but I had to kill the graphic. For some reason, the fat girl was just stuck to the TV all the time.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Oh, sorry.
Not again.
Yeah,
That was our new song. We haven't released that one yet. So every time we come here, I try to bring something unreleased.
and we appreciate that.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I think the last one was Dead Weight. Yeah.
Was it?
Maybe, yeah. Dead Weight or Remember.
I think Remember was the
Yeah,
last one.
might have been
Yeah.
Remember.
People are going to have to scroll back and find it.
Yeah.
Pop
So,
quiz.
Yeah.
Samantha says, "Holy shit, you are alive. Welcome back." I was telling everybody that you finally lost that war against the clown ninjas.
Yeah, man. They came out of fucking nowhere, dude. Like, it was crazy.
Were they playing clowncore?
They were.
While you were
in a porta potty. In a fucking porta
Every
potty.
time I see
watching that
that
video.
video, Jeremy. Every time I see
Yeah,
it.
there's no way you can't. There's no way you can't.
So, Josh, I have heard like a snippet of that song.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it. I think it really was like a 30-second little piece,
Yeah.
and I recognized it immediately. It's good shit, man.
He always sends stuff to you.
Yeah,
No more.
yeah. I was like, why have I not heard? I mean, not that my feelings were hurt or anything, but
Yeah.
I really like the melody part. The da da da. It was very It's very 2007. Yeah, like very cold and Seven Dust and all those guys from that time. It really reminded me a lot of that shit. But it's so good, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I told these guys when I've been writing some of the newer stuff. Like when I was younger, I grew up on that, and I wrote more to that, like using these certain sounds and shit, like these. You could say like early 2000 sounds that nobody really uses anymore.
Yep.
So I'm trying to. That's what I love, man. That sound. So I was like, I want to bring that to this band because I mean, that's a part of the sound, So I like using those, just different, unique sounds that you really don't hear anymore. Like all the newer stuff you hear is like everybody's using the same shit.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to decipher. I feel like a lot of the bands now, it's like you can decipher each band from the singer, but you can't decipher the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel
That's
like all the
interesting.
music is sounding a lot of the same, but it's just like a different singer, but for the same music. I don't know.
The two of the bands that I've been listening to a lot here recently, Ginger and Lamb of God. You're right, like music wise.
Now Ginger's a different story. Now they're unique, right? Like Ginger's nothing I really heard before. Like
Yeah.
They are
it's
different.
like the mainstream stuff. Like I feel like it just kind of fuck. I just heard this song, just a different singer. It's kind of like the way country is nowadays. Like it's the same fucking song, dude. Like it's just a different singer. And now it's got to the point where even the singers sound like the other singers. It's
Yep.
like
The new country, it's pretty hard for me to listen to.
it's just pop country, man.
It goes back to the whole capital gains thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no individuality with the stuff. They just do stuff that fits in
Yeah.
because they know this is the formula. If you go by that formula, this is where you'll be. This is hopefully where you'll get to.
And we've taken some of that into our songs. Like we definitely, from day one, we wanted our shit to be approachable. We wanted you can play tragic in the fucking household home, with kids and stuff, and everybody can probably dig on it, like. So that's why I started finding
radio ready.
I started finding these sounds and shit, like, you know, just going through my list of effects and stuff, and like trying to find something like. That's why I think like this new EP, it's really everything's going to kind of come together. Like I think we're kind of finding our niche and our sound more so than our older stuff, you know, because the older stuff was really built on writing, you know, radio songs, you know. So I don't know. We take a little bit from everything, and you know, I'm sure people would say the same shit about us, like same fucking band we've heard a million times, you know.
It sounds like that band from Tragic last year.
No,
Except
but we do try to write shit approachable, you know, approachable music, and that's what I grew up on, you know, like just the era, the 2000s era, like I was big into that. At that point in my life, I was like that age, like, I was soaking it in, you know. Like,
yep, exactly.
So it's still there.
You and I were both in our 20s,
yeah, absolutely.
around that time.
Mm-hmm. So we were soaking that shit in. So, and everybody has their own thing, you know. Like Richard Burke has a very kill switch engaged sound, you know. Like you can tell that's part of him, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own niche, man, their own thing, you know, and it's pretty cool. So I mean, but we definitely, like you said, that melody, but it hooked you. You'll remember that, right?
Yes,
you know,
yep.
and that's the reason I write those melodies, like, because you can write 100 million fucking melodies, but you got to write something that catches the ear.
And that is one thing that I've always praised you on is, you know, your music is so goddamn catchy and relatable,
Right.
and memorable.
Right. That's a lot of good words. for
Yeah.
sure, my friend. Yeah.
a lot of able words.
Yeah. That's what we try to be, man. You know, like
Able?
yeah,
Able.
Makes sense to
willing
me.
and able.
Yeah.
But, and I
sense.
hope people have got to get something from it, you know? Like, Memories is, you know, a song of just bad memories you can't really get rid of. That, you know, there's some shit that sticks with you you'll never get rid of,
Yeah.
you know? So, you know, just writing stuff that's relatable. 'Cause we all go through the same shit, you know? Like, everybody does. Like, no matter who you are, you're going through something that somebody else has gone through. So, just try to write shit that people can relate to and maybe get something out of when they're listening to it, you know? So, that's where we're at.
Even Faith, right? And I told you this before. Being as vague as possible, I don't really subscribe to a lot of the stuff that some people do, but and you and I'm sure have differences of opinions there. But even Faith, I really fucking love in my own way.
Right.
You know, I connect to it maybe differently than you do,
Right.
but I enjoy it because I am able to connect to it in my own way.
Right. That was such a weird song, dude, because I was like just in the studio one day and I was like, you know, I'm going to try to write something a little southerny, kind of rocky, and just kind of wrote it for myself. I never imagined it being a tragic song, and still to this day it feels kind of weird playing it, you know, and kind of weird that everybody liked it as much, you know. So I talked to Preston a while back, and he was like, yeah, it's my favorite song. And I asked Sebi, and I was like, what's your favorite song? He said, Faith. I'm like, really? Like, yeah,
For real.
I didn't actually want to write that one, so I took a different one, and I do like that.
right, you know. So it's cool though, you know. Like that's just music, man, you know. And even the whole faith meaning, like it's not based on like Christianity or something.
That's kind of where I was going
It's
with
just
that.
having faith in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
That was exactly what I was saying without actually
just
saying that.
Just
Yes.
kind of, you know.
Yes.
So everybody can take what they want from it. Now, if you feel like it's faith in Christianity,
Sure.
for you, then awesome.
Absolutely.
You know, I wrote it as having faith in myself.
No shit.
For sure. So,
No shit.
but that's the power of music, man. Everybody takes what they want out of it. You know?
Yeah.
I think it was Dave Grohl that said you can play the same song for 85,000 people and you'll get 85,000 different meanings.
Absolutely. Yes.
Mhm.
What's your favorite
So cool.
song?
First.
Yeah, everybody says that. I want to know Andrew's take. I know his is different.
Honestly, Bleed,
Yes.
but mainly just because I love playing the song.
And that one, we haven't even
It's got a bass solo?
been released.
no bass solos.
You need a bass solo.
No bass solos.
Not bass solo. It was just kind of
At
just
least, can we get a bass intro? God damn it.
right.
Yes.
It was that
Yeah, we
was
could
just
do
an angry
something
song. Yeah, just an angry song that I wrote. But
If I were to pick a favorite tragic song, damn, I love Memories and I love Remember too.
Yeah.
It's really hard between those two
yeah,
for me to pick which one. I'd probably have to go with Memory though.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Mine would be Remember, but that's just because
It has a deep meaning.
has a deep meaning to me.
Yeah.
That shit that I need to get off my chest, and it's crazy because I've held that shit in for a while, and then it comes out, and it's really probably one of our best songs. You know?
Whenever you're on stage, and you're singing, you shared with me the meaning of that song. Does it hit you at all, like emotionally? Do you feel it emotionally, or are you just kind of going
sometimes.
through it? Yeah,
It depends. If I'm, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I remember Nothing to No One. We used to play in our old set. I remember I was playing Club LA or something. We were playing Club LA, and it just hit me in the middle of the song. I was like, got choked. Got done with that song. We got done with the set, and we talked to this young lady outside, and like she remembered that song, and she got it. She knew. She listened to it, heard exactly. She was like, I love that song. Blah blah. She knew the meaning and everything. Like being somebody in the crowd and listening to that is pretty crazy. But yeah, Remember is definitely one that I got to kind of compose myself a little bit sometimes. But it just depends on how I'm feeling that night. Like some nights are, and your feels a little more than the usual are. But
It's cool because I don't even think I told you this, but I've got my own personal way of taking that song too, and so I kind of feel that on stage too. Like, Remember is a really good song.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's one that everybody can put their own meanings to it.
Exactly.
It's but I remember last time we played a show, my buddy Leith came out, which we've been friends for freaking 20-something years. And I remember I explained a little bit about what that song was. And like after the show, it clicked. He's like, dude, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
He got emotional about it, So it's pretty wild, man. Like that song definitely hits people. And I think I should do that more when I'm playing these shows, is kind of putting out what song means to me, because I think people don't really get it. They don't really get it, and then once you tell them, it's like boom, it sinks in really hard. So, yeah, there's some things I should probably do a little better. Maybe talk about the songs, but
I mean, it's cool when an artist says that about the music and where it came from and why they wrote it and stuff. But it's also kind of cool not knowing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you know, it kind of leads it into a direction.
I like having just a little bit of knowledge on it,
Yeah.
like just a little bit to kind of know the direction
Right.
of the song, and then still be able to steer it whichever way I'd like to go in my own head.
Yeah.
I'll take the lyrics and make up my own shit.
right.
Make up my own story about it.
Yeah, and I think that night too, I think the only thing I said was like, this song's about my deadbeat father. That's all I fucking said.
Yeah.
And it like clicked on him. It was like, oh god damn, dude, that was so deep. So, maybe I went a little too deep into it. Like, here it is, fuckers. But and it's sometimes good to explain things like that. So people get their own appeal out of it. But that's how I write, man. Music's just fucking, even for Andrew. I mean, Andrew writes his own songs. You can hear it. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I like to write, man. My own fucking emotional journeys and shit, because I know everybody's going through the same shit, or have. And so Remember is definitely my top three for sure.
Can we expect any songs about the pool cleaning business?
Yeah.
Shout out Koi Pool Service LLC right there.
Thank you.
Find them. Their link is in the description of this show. Go in there, click, and get your goddamn pool clean. I've seen it. It's nasty.
Absolutely.
Your pool is nasty. You need some koi up in your house.
You had a lady pickup service because just solely on your name recently.
Yeah, I picked up a couple people. One lady had a koi pond, and she picked up my service because it was, and another lady was Japanese, and she, picked up my service because she was big into
She loves koi.
Koi pools, and it's kind of cool, like it's just weird.
Talked my ear off about it for about a
Taylor
good
made
10 minutes.
motorcycles. You know, we can
That's right.
drive your motorcycles into a pool.
For the right price, I will build a motorcycle in your pool.
Yeah.
Make it a fountain.
That Josh has cleaned. Black Tyrant Ants flyers can make a flyer for it.
Eyecatcher Signs.
Eyecatcher Signs can make a big sign for everybody to see. All the stickers. Empire Tattooz can go ahead and tattoo the memory onto you while all this happens. For
Kinda
a
cool,
low
man.
price.
Package deal.
Kind of cool seeing everybody doing their own thing now. Andrew's got his thing going on. Jeremy's got his thing. Me, like Kurt doing his flyers. I mean, he's killing it. I know he said he's pretty busy with that shit. So
We had Chris and Alicia in here from P.A.C.T. And I was talking about that. I was like, it's really cool getting older, watching all my friends start to run businesses,
right, yeah,
and all my business owner friends that I've always known, like, oh man, I think it's great you're doing what you're gonna do. It's about fucking time.
yeah.
Here's how I pay myself. Here's
Yeah.
here's what I do here. Here's what I do over here.
A lot to
Helping,
learn.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot to learn. I'm still trying to learn it. This year doing taxes and all that shit. So it's a learning process. I'm gonna get a CPA. I can't.
I saw your question. I was like, get a CPA. There's so many changes throughout the year that
My buddy
Just have
John
somebody
Nix
else.
from John Nix Pool and Spa. So he's been doing it a long time. So he helped me out starting out, and so I talked with him and say, hey, you gotta, because I really want somebody that's familiar with the pool industry, you know.
right.
So that not somebody that has done nothing with pools, because there's a lot that goes into it, you know. And I'm sure I'm fucking a lot of things up too, like,
Oh, yeah.
just like the paying yourself.
Oh, you
anyway.
are.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam will let you know, buddy.
No, yeah, absolutely.
So
They don't miss
hey,
a beat.
We'll fuck around and find out, won't we? You know.
Yeah. See, I just got a stripper with a calculator, so we'll find out. Quick.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's on her flip phone, so
Nice.
we'll see how well my taxes go.
The one of many. Is that Landon?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Landon.
He said, sending hugs and kisses. See you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
What he actually said
Awesome.
was dropping deuces. It wasn't Jeremy. See you Saturday. Yes, those guys were on the show last week. Go back and check that out
It was a good
on our
episode.
YouTube and Facebook pages. Yes,
I watched it.
they were a lot of fun. I like
They
those
always
guys. I like
They're
those
always a lot
guys.
of
Yeah, I like Landon. Yeah, he's a good kid.
He is a good kid.
Super talented.
Super talented. Great
Super
singer.
fucking talented. All of them.
Oh yeah. So at karaoke, you got on stage and sang "Kill Switch Engage" with Kurt.
Yeah.
You think you are going to incorporate some songs and have Kurt up there with you, because your guys' vocals together were pretty fucking sick.
You know, I thought about it.
They
I was
were
actually
really
thinking
good.
about it last
That would
night.
be
Couldn't
cool.
sleep. I was up to like 3 a.m. Like I just tossed and turned, and I was, for some reason, that popped in my head. Maybe I should get Kurt on stage Saturday. So I'm going to message him and see maybe we can do a song together.
I'll have to send you guys the link to the video of him and Kurt singing together, and you can post it on Off the Record page. Cause
Oh, yeah.
it's,
Yeah, we definitely went up there and winged it. Kurt's like, which part am I doing? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Just go
Just go for it. You do it, then I won't do it. And if I do it, you don't do it. Like,
And if we both do it together, it's a duet.
yeah, then it's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll also have to send you the video of Andrew's doing his karaoke song, because you killed it. You
Arch your tits.
fucking killed it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
How many people do you think don't know that you're a hell of a singer?
I don't
7?
think there's a lot.
7?
I don't think
Maybe?
there's very many that
8?
don't know. Yeah.
You are a damn good singer.
You are.
Thank you.
I have watched several of your videos, and yeah.
Favorite songs. You got
Yeah.
some great songs too. I'm just waiting for him to just release a fucking anger banger. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I've got some stuff in the works.
There you go. He's been working on his fry vocals. I know for sure.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part for me
Working
is
on the
like
screams.
vocally. Like I can do the singing, but I'm still 3 years in trying to figure out how to get that fry just right. Like that's a hard part to go from sing scream. You know, like it's challenging for sure, but we're getting there. And if he figures it out, I'll just learn it from him.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're together in
That's
this.
how you delegate. Good
Right.
job. You are
Delegation.
boss material.
So it's been cool, but yeah.
You guys have a show this weekend,
Do we?
don't you?
I hope so.
Jonathan says the IRS has what it takes to take what you have. There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know about taxes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's very,
Yeah.
Unless you got billions, then it doesn't matter.
very true. Yes, the 13th, this Saturday,
Yeah, this Saturday.
at this little known place, Legacy.
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 Yes.
No, I'm stoked, man. It's a pretty cool lineup. Hollow Memories. So we have Dylan's band playing with us. It's going to be cool. We were trying. It was hard to get this show booked, man, because the P.A.C.T show happened. So every band fucking Northeast Florida played that show. So it's like hard. We didn't have very many bands to pick from after that point. Because, a lot of the bigger up bands like the Tyrant, they don't want to play, month after month. Like, you just got to play it smart. I really wanted to the Tyrant on there, but we couldn't get them. So we had Hollow Memories, we had Our Final Feud, and we had us, and that was all we had. I'm like, fuck, man, nobody could play it. And I remember we went to that. I think it was a P.A.C.T show that I went to, and Richard was there. I was like talking to Kurt about the Tyrant. He's like, let me go talk with the guys. And then Richard came by and he was like, you need somebody for a show? I'm like, yeah. He's like, we'll play opening spot. I'm like, cool, done deal. I was like, because I saw Dave's last night and I just thought it was Dave's
one-off
last night show. It
is
I
a
didn't
band.
think it was an actual band, so I didn't really say anything. I'm like, well, can't get Dave's last night because he already
He's
had
had
his
a lot of
last
last
night.
nights. He's
Yeah.
had a lot of last nights, which is how that came about.
Yeah.
And so Richard Burke's like, yeah, we're down. He's like, let me go. I think Tim and everybody was there too. He's like, let me go talk to him. And came back. He's like, all right, we're down. And then like an hour later, I saw Kurt. He's like, I'm gonna talk with the guys. I'm like, oh, Richard Burke's already signed on.
You're out there.
Too late, you've been bumped.
What the fuck? I'm like, hey, dude, we're trying to get this shit booked, so we want to promote.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
we're
been
getting
bumped.
down
You
the
can
wire.
play in the parking lot.
Right. So, and we had Warmonger, which was Padilla, who does our videos, son's band, and we were kind of stoked about that. So that's one thing I think we're going to do more in the future when we do these local shows, is just try to find these younger bands to bring on with us, to get, because they've been wanting to play at the Legacy and just didn't know how to fucking do it. And I'm like, dude, I talked to Andrew. I was like, you mind if we put an opening slot on there for Warmonger? And he's like, man, that's cool. So unfortunately, the drummer can't be left alone without his parents, so they had to cancel.
It happens.
Which is hilarious because they're young guys. So it's like that. When I heard that, I'm like, I just laughed. I'm like, dude, it's all good, guys. We'll get you on another one for sure. But,
Yeah.
it was pretty funny. So I think we just solidified Jesse Jobbert's band, Justin
Methodical.
Davis. It was Methodical Mayhem. Now it's a different
something
name.
different.
But, so we're gonna have a kick-ass opener for sure for the show now. So,
I haven't seen Jesse in years. It's been a while.
yeah. And of course, Our Final Feud. They were the first ones we reached out to.
I'm also excited about seeing them. I haven't seen them since their most
either.
recent lineup.
I haven't either. I'm
Yeah,
stoked to see
and
that.
I missed the Mosh Mania.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Excited to hear that. I know.
They definitely have some energy.
We heard that tonight on the opening. It sounds pretty fucking heavy. What did Mason say? Got to learn the young ones? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to get them learned up.
Give them a spot. Like I don't know who I was talking to. I was like, man, back in the Floyd's days when I was coming up when I was young, dude, it was hard to get a show up there. Like you
Yeah.
had these big boys running fucking chords, running these shows, stereo side. Like it was hard to get a spot up at fucking Floyd. So, so I always remember that. So like when we got a show, just like Max came up to me, he's like, hey, we're trying to get up there, but blah blah blah. I was like, well, come on, dude, we'll do it.
One thing that's changed since then, you are one of the front runners in this music scene. Tragic is absolutely way the fuck up there as far as the bands of Tallahassee. You're no longer I hate to use this term, you're no longer competing against other bands.
Right.
Now,
I appreciate that.
That's a lot of credit after taking a year off.
Yeah, right. We might shoot the bed Saturday, buddy.
I think we might go.
Better not fuck this
We're gonna
up.
take another year off. See what happens.
Might even be better when we come back.
Right.
No, we appreciate that. I mean, we
Even Our Final Feud guys, I mean, they ask us. They're always asking us questions. You know, even like the first time they saw us, like Colton was digging and like, hey, where'd you get the boxes? How you do the boxes? Where'd you get the lights? It's like,
They want
Yeah.
the knowledge.
yeah, and we try to do that. You know, like, you know, I mean, I think we did things the right way when we came out and did this shit 3 years ago, and I think we did jump some ring because we knew what we wanted to do and how to do it. You know, and having just past bands of mistakes, you know, learning from the mistakes and how not to do things as a band and not going on stage completely hammered and coked out of my head and all, you know, just stupid shit like that, you know. If you want to be professional in that shit, you know. And I've had my heyday, so when we started Tragic, dude, I was like, this is how it's going to be, guys. Fucking straight, level-headed. We're going to put on a show. People are paying to see us. And that's how we want it to be. Like, fuck, I want to leave the stage knowing I put 100% for everybody there. Because, I mean, it's crazy nowadays to still be able to do a show and have people come out to see you, you know, in this day and age. So I'm always grateful for that, always thankful for that. So it's like I want to go out there and give 100%. I mean, Andrew's fucking Buff Bagwell over here now. He's been, you know, and he'll tell you, like, he's wanting to do it, so he's fucking show ready, you know? He wants to put on a show, you know?
I heard you've been hitting the weights.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's crazy
Trying.
that he takes it up in his personal life to make sure he puts on a great show, you know?
Really, honestly, trying to get in better shape for Rockville because I want to be right there in the fucking pits
Right?
Hell yeah.
the whole time.
Can't
Yeah.
let them young bucks push you around anymore.
Yeah, no, hell no.
There was a
do it,
point in
man.
my life I was damn near 170 pounds. I was like, a 12-year-old could whip my ass. So I got out here, and you saw my little gym setup out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
4:30 every morning I was out here
Yeah.
hammering weights, and then I broke myself.
Yeah.
It's tough. I was going through a little bit of a period, and my friend at work, he actually said, "Hey man, you need to come to the gym with me." I'm like, okay. And I already started doing some stuff at the house, but I'm like, yeah, well, I know I'm not motivated or dedicated enough to just keep doing it at the house. So like, he got me to start going up to the gym, and that's just been a great change for me, both physically and mentally. Like physically, I'm still not anywhere where I want to be. I'm still like, I go to the gym like looking around like, oh man, a long ways to go. But I mean, just mentally, like I'm
Just
not.
know that your pecker's probably bigger than all theirs.
And the only person
until I
gym,
start,
the only person in the gym you need to compare yourself to is you yesterday
Off the record music show, everybody.
Yeah. That is true.
with your big old pecker.
Oh man,
Oh,
but
good.
just mentally, it's been great, and you know, I'm not a morning person at all, and getting up early to go to the gym before work, like that is really, really, really tough for me. But I'm starting to get into good habits now, so it's been
Yeah,
good.
especially you're still working your full-time job too, right?
Yeah.
So fuck, 5:30
When
in
do
the
you
morning,
sleep?
Full-time job, then legacy. It's crazy.
Thursdays.
Yeah, I'm about to say, which day of the week do you sleep?
Well, luckily, I mean, Shane and Michelle and the rest of the staff, they take care of a lot of the stuff there, the majority of the stuff there. So usually during the week, I'm not too busy there. Besides just trying to do the emails and work on the booking part of it and everything. But so I try to take some downtime then.
Yeah, that's cool too. It's been motivating me seeing Andrew do that shit. You know, like, so I'm working my way to the gym. But first thing I had to do was change my eating habits. I was eating like a fucking monster, so that's been my goal now. Is
You cannot lift your way out of a shitty diet.
right, yeah. So eating better is my big thing this year. So and I've been pretty on it for the last week or two. So
Yeah, I mean, we're 10 days in. Good job.
yeah, so let's go. I feel a million times better too. I tell you what, it's kind of crazy, but cut all the alcohol out too. No more drinking.
Yeah, I stopped drinking too.
Yeah, that helped out a lot too. So
I'm drinking your guys' shit.
there you go. Nice.
Have at it.
I did figure out that morning was definitely my time to work out because it made the rest of my day run smoother.
Right. I hear that a lot.
Like I was just in fucking beast mode,
Yep.
all day, and I'd look down at my parts guys like, look at you, weak. No spray tan, pecs are not swole.
Weaklings.
You look like you just woke up.
Right. Yeah.
I've been chewing bricks all day.
Yeah. I'm
It is
getting
nice having that energy in the morning because usually I don't. So
Yeah, I struggle in
going
the
to the
morning
gym
too.
first and like having the energy going.
And I would make excuses for myself in the afternoon, like, well, fuck, I would work out today, but I got this shit to do. In the morning, it's like, no, that's my workout time. That's what I do. I work out in the morning. So
Yeah, I tried going to the gym before, and it was, another friend of mine had me in there, and we were doing it in the afternoon. And the biggest thing is, like, he wanted to, like, do all these stretches and cardio and stuff like that, and then it's just, like, it's not for me. Like, I like lifting weights. I've always liked lifting weights, even in high school. So, because I had to for, playing football and baseball and all the sports, like, weightlifting is part of it. So, getting back in there, and my friend Tyler, it's just like, we just go in there and we hit weights, Monday through Friday. So I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's good.
there's no stretching in war.
right.
This is war.
The stretching is the light weights.
I will say that's one of the cool things I like about my job is there's a gym on site.
Yeah.
So you can, with a shower and everything, so you can get there early in the morning and
How about that?
doors
I ain't
locked.
showering in
Doors
my
locked.
fucking.
There's nobody there at 7
Fucking
a.m.
Big Becky in the shower. Big Becky in the shower.
Does it smell like mayonnaise in here?
Big Rufus in there taking a
The
shower.
other cool thing is that my company will pay for your gym membership too. And if you have if you want to set up an in-home gym, they pay for you to get equipment. Like you pay for it, but they'll reimburse you for it. So
that
you
can
want to
be
get
pricey.
Oh yeah.
They
So
care about fitness.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They're really big on health.
Here's your Peloton.
Actually,
Just not bonuses.
yeah, just not bonuses. They're yeah. Don't even get me started on the whole bonus thing. But they're pretty good about it. They won't pay for like your workout gear, like clothes. But if you go out and buy, your weights, or you buy a treadmill, or you buy whatever, you pay for it. They'll reimburse you for it.
Damn.
Yeah, and they're really big on mental health too. They pay for therapy sessions for their people now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they pay for therapy sessions if anybody has that. They do grief counseling. I know whenever my friend Jason, when he passed away.
Yep, I remember they sent that email about the grief counseling.
They paid for my grief counseling when I went through it at work. They have people there on site waiting for you if you needed it.
I see a lot of people with mental health issues that work out because
Oh, yeah.
it relieves the mental health issues.
Oh yeah.
Probably half of my thing.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I follow like Clint Lowry from Seven Dust. He's been sober for a long time, but he's working out is his thing. So it's like every morning, like he works out, like so.
Text him and ask him when he works out.
Yeah, he does. Like he's religious on it.
Yeah.
So it keeps his mental health clear. So that's been a big thing. Why I've been wanting to do it too, because I feel that too. Like in the morning, it's like I feel like I need something to get going. Like.
Get your blood pumping.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
I did not like about getting up that early to work out was needing to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
Because I'm such a night owl. Like
Yep, that's
I
my
struggle with that still.
Yep.
midnight, 1 o'clock. Well, yeah, especially in your industry.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
close up shop anytime. Your bar's open till 2.
Right.
Legacy
Which means you're not
Riverfront,
leaving
go
till
there,
3.
Go there, drink all the beers, everything.
Yeah.
Support all of it. But
Yeah.
point being, like, you can't get out of there until the show's over.
Yeah. That's why
So 2 hours,
Saturday mornings I'm not at the gym.
Yeah.
two
can't do
hours
it.
of sleep is not going to provide a good workout.
No.
Right.
Because that's half of, and I'm a shitty sleeper. My diet sucks too. Like I have the diet of a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I'll do chicken nuggets and French fries all
Right.
fucking day. After
Yeah, it's crazy. I
after
was on
lifting,
the run today, and
on 2 hours of sleep.
for about
Right.
a week now. I've been eating pretty good, and I was on the run today, and I was like, well, my son was working with me, and I was like, well, I'll stop by McDonald's, and I was like, well, I'll just get a McChicken, dude. And I ate it, and my stomach was like aching. Like my body was like, dude, why are you putting this shit back in your body again? Like, so I definitely feel I'm on the right path, but I definitely got to get into the working out for sure. But my thing is my body's in a way that I don't want to be a meathead, and I feel like I'm gonna be a meathead if I start working out.
Definitely. You
You
got
know,
the frame. You got the
He
frame for
does.
it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be a meathead, so I'm like, well, let me start thinning down a little bit. Like, let me thin out and
Just
then
be a
add a little
just
bit
be
of
a
muscle.
meathead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do it, man. Go all in.
but yeah,
Commitment.
I mean,
Dedication.
I think it's good for the mental health, and that's another thing I'm working on too. So,
I didn't
yeah,
realize.
my sleep schedule's been fucked too. Like he's been going at 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, dude, I gotta let me get my diet going. Let me get my sleep schedule right, because I mean, owning my own business, I'm only working like 3 days a week, so I'm gonna have all these other days where I don't do anything. It's like, you know, like I need to be going to the fucking gym and doing something, you know, not staying up all night and
Just don't get
being
stuck.
stupid.
Just don't get stuck preparing to do the thing.
Right? Yeah,
Just do the thing.
just do the thing. Yeah.
You hear that? You see it with runners a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna run a marathon, so I gotta research the pants.
Yeah.
I gotta research the shoes.
Just
I gotta
do
watch
it.
videos about running.
Yeah.
How about just get out there and fucking run?
Just
Right.
do it.
Just start running.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump style.
I got a guest
Absolutely.
pass.
Right?
I got a guest pass.
Hell yeah. You have to
Tomorrow,
try to get my
5:30?
sleepy ass
It'll be
up.
fun. It'll be fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. Just don't go heavy and break yourself. That's what
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I was on an incline bench and I looked down and saw a big bubble in my pelvis area, and I thought I broke my plate from my car wreck. And no, it was a hernia. And
Oh shit.
yeah,
Damn.
screwed. I didn't even notice, and I'm just over there throwing weights up, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's broken.
Yeah.
So I spent 2 years just kind of stuffing it back
God.
back in, and then I finally got it fixed.
Yeah.
And now, here shortly I'll be able to get
Yeah, I
back
got a
into it.
jack shoulder too, so I even feel it when I'm working sometimes too. So it's like I definitely not going in there and going hard at it. You know?
Yeah, so whatever you think you should lift, take that in half.
Right. Yeah.
And start there.
Right.
And
We'll get there.
yeah, and if you don't feel that it's enough, time under tension.
Yep.
Right.
If you have two 20-pound dumbbells, just hold them as
Right.
long as
That-
you can. 1 rep.
That's what I started doing too. Instead of doing like heavy weights, do like, smaller weights, but just do it slow. So like if you're doing bench, like take like a good 6 to 8 seconds, going up and going down.
Right.
That
Yeah.
burns way more than just trying
You're
to
burning.
do big, heavy weights.
Yeah, I was looking at weights the other day, and then I walked outside on my back porch and I have all these empty chlorine jugs. I was like, you know what? I can just fill these fuckers up with water. Maybe not even all the way up, and just
Fill
start
fill
fucking
2 of
pushing
them
these
up to
things.
the same size.
Right.
Boom, there you
Yeah.
go. Start curling.
Yeah, we'll get there, man. But yeah. Tragic's being inspiring. We're inspiring each other. It's pretty cool. But we're all getting older too.
We're just
you know?
getting old. That's it.
Fucking inspiring to live another day. Like
Everybody's like, do your taxes and go to the gym.
yeah, go to the gym.
Back in the day, it was like shots,
yeah,
shot.
I know it's so crazy. It's changed so much. But man, I'm 38 now. But like I said, you only got so much time to do this shit. So we're just trying to get it in, fellas. We're trying
What's
to get it in.
Tragic's biggest goal for 2024?
We just want to play some shows, I think, at this point. Play as many shows. We're talking to a booking agent, just try to get somebody. The hardest part is like doing the music, doing the merch, doing all this shit, and then trying to book. Like, booking's the hardest part. 'Cause, fuck, I don't know where all these venues are, you know what I'm saying? Or the contacts for these venues.
And
and-
everybody's schedule has to line up.
Yeah.
Make sure he's available.
Yeah, him available. Like our schedules are fucked for sure. Like Justin's over there and Sevy's playing in 15 bands, and he don't even know when he's practicing with the other 15 bands. Or so just a lot to work on. So it's nice to try to find somebody to do that shit for us. Because I think that's really all we want to do is play some shows. I mean, we're all dying, and the shows help for our mental health too. Because we love to do it, and being off a year has really been tough. Like 2023 was a tough year for us. We didn't play shit, and we like sitting on this stuff. We're like, God damn, it sucks. But so yeah, playing some more shows, and I think we're going to work on dropping an actual like a 7-song EP this year. Probably shoot another music video, drop a music video at some point. But that's where we're at, man. We just want to go play and have fun while we still can, and hopefully do it being as healthy as we've ever been. So put on some sick ass shows.
You were talking about recording new music. Your drummer works at a recording studio.
Yeah, and that's a cool thing too. It's like before we kind of just MIDI drum things, and so this go around on our new stuff where Sebi's going to go record live drums.
Yeah.
So on the new stuff, there will be actual fucking Sevy's drums on there, live drums, and so it's gonna make a different change. So, because Sevy's just too good, man. Like I want his drums on there for sure, and he has availability to do it. So that's gonna be pretty killer.
1, 2 takes, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
So you listen to the click too?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because
Set up.
yeah, it's just the way we got it set up. Because we only have 2 separate mixes, and I don't want to be on Josh's mix because he doesn't like having a lot of bass in his ears. He has more vocals than anything else because he's concentrating on that. So like I can't run on his channel because I can't hear myself. So we just have a full mix for everybody else, for me, Justin, and Sevy, and it's got the damn click in there. But we're rectifying that. We're gonna get all separate mixes and go from there.
Yeah, I would give the click to Sevy and be like, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I don't need to hear the click. I need a hi-hat and kick drum.
Essentially how it's going to be
Snare.
once we get it all wrapped up, and
Yeah.
then once we get to that point, I'm just going to leave the band.
AI's taking over Josh's
Yeah,
vocals.
Good job, guys.
That'll be good.
You know
We
what
did
you'll-
it.
You know what you'll never see AI doing? Standing on a box with a smoke machine, pouring it all out.
Right?
You'll never see an AI do that.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
true.
I don't give a fuck how many people write these AI songs and all that.
Yeah, there'll still be hopefully a love for original music and artists, and
Unless they do just AI concerts,
right,
whatever.
which I'm sure it's
I mean,
coming.
they already
You
had
know,
concerts on Fortnite. I mean,
yeah, that's pretty weird too, right?
yeah.
Max is like, I saw Eminem concert. I'm like, what the fuck did you see? Why wasn't I there? He's like, oh, Fortnite. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They have like concerts and Fortnite games.
Full
That's pretty-
concerts,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty wild. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm like, you should actually go to a concert. You yippee.
Gotta leave the house and everything.
Yeah. Rockadillions. We tried to get them on to fill the spot for Saturday, but they couldn't make it. But we'll do another one for sure.
Yeah, it's
That's
like we
another
gotta-
up and coming band
We
that's
gotta get
freaking
together.
awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
guys.
Sevy is a
Sevy
goat.
is the goat. Yeah, he is.
He's a goat.
He's a-
Mason had a really
pretty
good
goat.
idea. He said, one, gotta act like you're the biggest band in the world no matter what level you're at. That's right. Have
true.
fun with it. And how about Saturday afternoons at Legacy, we do Fit for the Pit cardio mosh
Hey.
classes.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
I love that, by the way.
Let's do it.
Andrew's gonna take that and run with it now.
Jonathan says, mosh pits are the best cardio you can get with a beer in your hand. It doesn't involve the cops.
Hell yeah.
It's true.
True story.
Very true.
And then, what's a meathead?
What's a meathead?
Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
Buff
Fucking-
Bagwell from Boston.
Fucking Brock Lesnar. The Rock. Have you seen that fucking guy? He's literally a boulder now. He's not even a rock.
He's
Oh my
not a
God.
rock.
That fucking guy.
If you guys ever see or hear like what his workout routines are, they're Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
Yeah.
they are
It takes
stupid.
And then what
lot.
he eats.
To become like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't think you're going to go in and pick up a 100-pound dumbbell and be like,
Nah.
That
No.
part.
Yeah. Nope.
No. That's way beyond. I mean, that dude just
damn, I went to the
ripped.
gym and got too big. Not again.
I thought if you just hold the dumbbell, it just automatically just
Yeah.
poof.
I don't know,
that video
I feel like The Rock's on steroids. I don't know, dude. That's just a lot of
No, he's
fucking
got a
muscle, dude.
really
Yeah.
intense workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Intense.
I don't know, man. It's tough to get that big
I
natural.
mean, I'm sure there's a lot
Yeah.
of
I
other
mean,
things.
maybe a little trim bologna sandwich or something here
Yeah.
and there.
A little
But,
poke in the butt here and there.
yeah.
It was like that video we saw that had all those huge dudes. There was like a golden dumbbell, and I can't remember how much it weighed, but they had like jack dudes trying to pick it up, and they couldn't. And they kept trying, and every time they were like picking it up, and there's a dude sitting on like cases of like canned drinks, and he'd be like, they'd try, and he'd go, here you go, and hand him a thing, and they're like, man, and they'd walk away, and somebody else would do it, and he'd be like, can't do it, here you go, and he was just handing out these drinks, and then this girl walks up, and she wasn't like, I mean, she was built, but she wasn't like jacked or anything, and she just walks up and went, bloop, and then puts it back down, and everybody was like, what?
Yeah.
But she wasn't like bodybuilder, but she just walked up and picked up this golden dumbbell thing and then put it right back down, and everybody was like,
Power lifter, gymnast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
inspiring to see people. Even like I follow The Rock on Instagram. He's definitely inspiring. You know, that's what I've been trying to do a lot on my socials is get rid of all the bullshit and fucking keep inspiring people. You know, people that inspire me on there. You know, like and The Rock's biggest thing is just one more. Like when you think you're done, just one more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I highly suggest C.T. Fletcher.
right?
You listen to any C.T. Fletcher? Oh my God, I'll put some on when we're done here.
Right?
This guy, if he doesn't make you want to lift heavy shit,
Yeah.
ain't nothing gonna do it.
right? Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna do it. Went to the doctor. Doctor said if you enter this competition, he was a bench press power lifter. Said if you enter this competition, you're gonna die. He said if I don't enter this competition, I might as well be dead.
Right?
So
Nice.
yeah, he was trying to put up, I want to say 700 something pounds.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, CT's nuts.
Monster. Yeah.
That's insane.
Monsters.
Well, good, man. I'm happy for you guys. You guys are doing well. I like that. I like to see that.
Yeah, man. Just trying to keep it all together.
That's all you can do.
Mentally and physically.
You
Mentally was tough
old
this past
ass
year.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We all got gray and beard, except for
Oh,
Rob.
no. Mine's weird.
I had plenty of gray in my beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Plenty. As a matter of fact, that video that you showed, it's gotten
grayer.
gotten grayer.
A
Yeah.
little spray paint, fix that. And touch it.
Actually, I've been dyeing my my beard blue recently.
Blue?
I
Yeah.
thought I saw something
Nice.
about that. What happened? You okay?
No,
Safe space. Safe
It,
space.
it was random. Actually, I may do it again
You
tomorrow.
accidentally dyed your beard
No,
blue? Like,
no,
oh,
it was on purpose. No, I wanted to.
Oh,
It was-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
it was
said
just
it was
a,
random.
He was blowing a Smurf. All right.
it was a random decision.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
and I'm thinking about doing it again tomorrow. Actually,
Sounds great, Rob. Anyway,
I'll see you next time with your
back
blue
to the
beard.
Rock's picks.
There was really no reason why. You just randomly, I just want to do it.
yeah, I'm not trying to hide gray or anything because it's going to show.
Only thing I do miss is hair. I do miss my hair.
You haven't had hair for a long time.
I was just saying, I don't.
He had a mohawk for a little while when we first started dating.
Yeah, in my mid 20s. Like 27 hit, man. It's like, oh shit, it's not growing anymore. Okay, but
Every now
Runs
and
in the
then
family.
I'll see a photo of myself with shorter hair. It's like, hey, that look pretty good. And it's like,
Right.
hey, you going to cut your hair? Fuck no.
yeah,
I saw a photo of you with short hair, and I was like,
it was weird. Yeah, I see
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
it was like one of those, like, that's not my Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, everybody has like the Adolf Hitler hair. Weird. Like I'm better bald, you know.
Just XA on all that.
Waiting for the patch to come up and everybody start wearing that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? You see the haircuts, right? Don't they
Yeah.
look like fucking
A little
some German
bit.
shit?
I see what you're saying.
it's
Yeah.
They've got like the fade on
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Well, 5 years ago, bell bottoms came back, so everything old is new again.
right.
True.
Girls with
We
the
just didn't know it was
jean
genocide.
shorts over
That's
their
a-
bellies. They're like up to their tits.
Oh yeah, the mom jeans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strange times, man.
played a really cool cover of Seek and Destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And we're back.
Got a lot of energy.
And we're back.
Yeah, nice work, Rockadillions, on the Thrash Giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. We were just talking about
Yeah,
that.
just talking about you guys. As my internet failed again.
Fuck Doug.
Fuck. Oh my God, I hate that guy.
Maybe he'll be at the
Just
show.
gonna go live in a van down by the river. Down by the river.
I was just watching that the other day.
Fucking love it, man.
Hey, it's Bofa.
Bofa says balls and wieners.
Yeah, on your chin,
That's
baby.
right. That's right. Balls and wiener and hoisting your rig up the steps.
So I definitely want to give a shout out to Black Tyrants.
Yes.
Yes, Black Tyrant Ants.
Yeah, Black Tyrant Ants.
Yes.
They're sponsoring the show. If you need flyers, go get your flyers there.
Yes.
They do all of the Legacies in-house flyers, unless it's an out-of-town show that. You know,
Off the records flyers, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are now doing our flyer.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And we teamed up with 96 Nation for the show as well. I want to give a shout out to them. They'll be sponsoring it as well.
They're awesome.
I
So,
do
yeah.
believe all these links are in the show description. Yeah, I know Black Tyrant is. I know you guys are. I put a bunch of them in there.
Yeah.
Pretty sure 96 Nation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Legacy. I know that that's in there.
Yeah.
I know Preston's going to be out flashover photography.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say he did a freaking killer job for the karaoke. He came out for the karaoke contest, and he's got a new camera, and that thing is bad.
I've been seeing the pictures. It's dope.
That thing
Yeah.
is badass.
And it's so good they almost look fake.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
It's like too crazy.
It's AI generated.
You got a camera does some AI generated pictures. Crazy. But yes, so this Saturday, right? Yep, this Saturday. Doors open at 6:30.
6:30.
6:30. I think the first band goes on at 7.
So I'll be at Summers at like 4.
There you go.
Right.
That
Yeah.
Super
Get
excited.
your food while you can.
Yes. They run out of brisket pretty
Say
quick.
on my bald head before we can get off here. But we're excited, man. We hope everybody comes out and enjoys it. Our Final Feud's playing, Hollow Memories. Dave's last night. It's going to be a really sick show, man. And we're stoked. This won't be the last one, so start the new year off right.
Fuck
Super
yes.
duper good lineup.
We appreciate y'all having us on.
Fuck
as
yes.
always.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming out.
Always enjoy it. And
Thank you, Jade, for showing up again.
I know, right?
Look at me.
our special guest,
Popping up out of
she's
nowhere.
very special, I tell you what.
Fucking 4 months no call, no show.
I've been doing a bunch of courses. My goal in the
You're fired.
next year, you can't do that. My goal in the next year is to open up my own insurance agency so I can work for myself and not have to rely on another company for my own promotions and my own bonuses. And
That's good.
so that's what part of
That's
what
a-
I've been working for.
That's a good one.
My thanks.
I need homeowners insurance that allows Kurt to come back on my property.
See, I don't think you might need errors and omissions and a commercial policy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the jacked up part about this place? Acreage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yep.
huge for homeowners.
Yep.
And then,
They think you're farming. Well, I mean, you're growing shit, but you're not. You ain't got no horses or.
They're
yeah.
they're
No,
more
the only thing I'm growing is grass, like the legal kind. Not,
yeah.
not the weed drugs.
They're more
Yeah.
concerned that you're using your property for hunting purposes and letting people come on your property to hunt.
You got the big hunters around here.
Shit, I pet my deer.
Yeah.
Feed them bananas.
Come here, Bambi, with a knife on your back.
I just want to give you a hug.
Which I never knew that
Catch
deer
them for
ate
you.
bananas, but they eat anything, so.
You know, I eat deer. Hey,
Cigarette butts.
the circle of life.
That part.
I do not feed deer cigarette butts. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all Saturday.
All Thugger Music Show.